A breathtaking, high-contrast, deconstructed image, a desolate, nocturnal alien landscape, Vaskara, illuminated by electric blue and blinding white explosions. Amidst the chaos, Dr. Cade Ramsey stands unfazed, clad in a practical, worn jumpsuit, observing the fiery onslaught with calm resolve. The silhouette of an apex predator looming protectively behind him, a subtle, almost familial connection between them, hinted by shared body language. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic image depicting a tense, dimly lit medical clinic in a war-torn eastern wing. A diminutive human medic, focused and determined, meticulously examines the ravaged chest of a hulking Catherine trooper with 3 visibly faltering hearts, while a panicked medic urges immediate evacuation due to a direct hit. The crumbling clinic structure amplifying the urgency, all illuminated by flickering emergency lights. A desperate human doctor, Cade, in a war-torn, dimly lit operating room, frantically performing surgery with a scalpel on a young alien patient. Blood-splattered, amidst tremors and failing lights. With advanced medical instruments scattered around, a colossal, menacing alien predator observing with surprising respect and kinship from the shadows. Volumetric lighting, hyper-realistic, high-contrast, masterpiece. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast image depicting Cade, a weary but determined human soldier with a strong jawline and short, cropped hair, peeling off bloody surgical gloves in a starkly lit emergency room. The sterile environment is bathed in the harsh glare of red emergency lights, with medical personnel rushing around him. In the background, a towering, menacing alien predator, the apex predator from the story, stands silently observing, its massive silhouette casting a long shadow. The alien's bioluminescent eyes are focused on Cade, with a subtle hint of respect and brotherhood. The scene is intense and dramatic, with a focus on the exhaustion and resilience of the human soldier in the face of overwhelming odds. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast image depicting a tense scene inside a war-torn, futuristic hospital. Cade, a hardened, battle-worn soldier with cybernetic enhancements, stands frozen in shock, facing Princess Talri, a regal figure lying pale on a biobed, surrounded by advanced medical equipment and panicked healers, with explosions and debris visible through shattered windows, evoking a sense of desperate urgency and the exceptional nature of the situation, inspired by the "They mocked the small human" Reddit HFY story. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking image depicting a rugged, scarred human combat medic, CAD, amidst a bombed-out, futuristic medical clinic during a raging war on an alien planet, Vaskara. He is tending to wounded alien soldiers of various species. Explosions rock the background, with a holographic image of a stern alien princess of the Catherine Empire flickering nearby. The scene bathed in harsh orange and red light from the explosions and the cool blue glow of advanced medical equipment, creating a stark, impactful visual narrative reminiscent of a heroic "they mocked the small human" moment, showcasing his unexpected acceptance and respect within the brutal conflict. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece. Amidst violently collapsed ceiling panels and the unrecognizable Ward C, elite royal guards in shimmering armor encircle a makeshift medical pod, where a delicate being with azure skin radiates ethereal light under countless monitors. As a small human, Cade fearlessly steps forward to lead the way, embodying the apex predator's declaration of "brother" in a scene of otherworldly spectacle, reminiscent of Reddit's HFY stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, unforgettable scene. Catherine, adorned in luxurious medical attire, blocks Cad's way within a futuristic, sterile medical bay. A fragile voice resonates from a nearby pod, stating, "This human lacks clearance," while Royal Guard Captain Voss, badge gleaming, hesitantly steps aside. The background reveals 17 ghostly human healers, their ethereal forms fading, symbolizing their tragic demise. The environment pulses with vibrant, otherworldly technology, creating a stark contrast to the lingering sorrow. A high-contrast, hyper-realistic, breathtaking image depicting Kate, a determined human in a futuristic medical jumpsuit, cautiously approaching Princess Talri, a regal alien with barely open eyes, lying on an advanced biobed in a dimly lit, high-tech spaceship infirmary, while complex monitoring systems display chaotic and nonsensical readings, emphasizing the mystery and danger of the situation. Inspired by "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother" from Reddit's HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic image depicting a tense moment in a dimly lit, medieval-style hospital ward. Cade, a young human man with a confident yet weary expression, arches an eyebrow at a stern Catherine healer, an alien humanoid with intricate, ornate robes, who is blocking his path. A regal alien princess, pale and weakened, lies on a sickbed in the background, barely nodding in agreement. The ward is filled with concerned Catherine soldiers and healers. The scene captures the moment Cade is about to examine the princess, detecting signs of widespread poisoning, evoking a sense of disbelief and impending revelation from the HFY story. They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast image depicting a chaotic medical clinic scene with a hulking alien predator covered in intricate patterns, illuminated by emergency lights, towering over a small human field medic in blood-splattered fatigues who is performing CPR on an ethereal, radiant alien princess with visible darkened veins beneath her translucent skin amidst the aftermath of an explosion. Capturing the HFY, they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother, Reddit story, evoking a sense of desperate urgency and unexpected alliance. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting a small human surrounded by mocking alien figures in a dimly lit, futuristic chamber. The human, undeterred, fiercely presses his hand against a wounded alien princess's chest, a vibrant electric azure radiance blooming beneath his touch, illuminating the scene with otherworldly brilliance. Luminous strands of energy weaving between their flesh, resonating with their intertwined heartbeats, creating a scene of unexpected healing and connection, challenging their preconceived notions, inspired by "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Reddit, HFY Stories, capturing the moment of defiant hope and interspecies bond. A breathtaking, high-contrast, masterpiece image capturing the scene. "Inconceivable," breathed the Catherine healer, surrounded by stunned royal entourage illuminated by flickering emergency lights. Monitors displaying Princess Tal's vital signs normalizing. Cade, a small but determined human in simple attire, attempts to withdraw his hand from Princess Tal's grasp, who holds his wrist with surprising strength, set against a backdrop of advanced alien medical technology. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic masterpiece depicting a tense scene. A small, ordinary-looking human named Cade stands surrounded by heavily armed royal guards in ornate armor, their weapons pointed at him. Princess Amara, with wide, pleading eyes, whispers to him in desperation. Captain Voss, stern and authoritative, issues commands. The scene is set in a grand, ancient royal courtyard, bathed in the soft, golden light of late afternoon, recreating the moment from "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Reddit, HFY Stories, focusing on the contrast between the human's vulnerability and his destined role as a healer. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking image depicting Cade, a muscular human male in futuristic medical scrubs, restraining himself with clenched fists, sweat glistening on his brow, while Voss, a towering reptilian alien warrior with intricate armor, interrupts him, explosions erupting overhead, illuminating the chaos of a besieged medical clinic, swarming with desperate alien patients. Dr. Ramsey, a wise and determined Telri alien female with bioluminescent markings, stands firm amidst the destruction, declaring her resolute demand for Cade's expertise. The scene is set in a war-torn, advanced alien city under aerial bombardment, reminiscent of a pivotal moment from "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother," evoking themes of sacrifice, alien alliance, and unexpected respect. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a dilapidated clinic under siege. Inside, Cade, a weary human doctor with determined eyes, surveys injured alien soldiers, his gaze meeting the princess's, filled with palpable dread. Explosions rattle the structure. Dust motes dance in the harsh light. Cade clutches a worn medical bag, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos, resolute in his decision to join them, echoing the theme, "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother," captured in a dramatic, cinematic style. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic image of Cade, a small, determined human with dirt-smudged face and kind eyes, watching his burning clinic below from an Imperial transport's viewport. Princess's stretcher secured beside him. The swirling capital planet, Catherine, dramatically appearing in the background. A poignant scene of loss and hope under a dramatic, smoke-filled sky, invoking the "They mocked the small human" Reddit HFY story. A lone human, Cade, stands in awe as a bioluminescent organic imperial palace, resembling a colossal sea creature with spiraling spires, pulsates with otherworldly light in the heart of a futuristic city. High contrast, breathtaking detail, masterpiece, dramatic lighting, HFY. A breathtaking, high contrast, and unforgettable image depicting the scene from "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Inside an alien palace with subtly pulsing walls, Captain Voss, a towering alien warrior, gently welcomes the human Cade, while armed palace guards escort Cade down a sentient corridor, hinting at a grand mystery surrounding the vanished princess, under the overarching theme of "Welcome to your abode, human, at Her Highness's beck and call," inspired by Reddit's HFY stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, and unforgettable masterpiece depicting the lavish living quarters, furniture flowing organically from the floor and walls. A composed Catherine woman, Mira, radiating quiet authority standing in wait. Captain Voss introducing Mira to Kay, unease on his face. They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY stories. A breathtaking, hyper-realistic image depicting Voss, a towering alien with Catherine's stoicism, unwavering brow, gill-like respirators, his face betraying no emotion, gesturing towards a doorway. Opulent, futuristic garments awaiting, soft light illuminating the scene, conveying a sense of formality and impending trials, evoking the "they mocked the small human" theme from Reddit's HFY stories. High contrast, extremely captivating. A lone, diminutive human figure, Cade, stands in a lavishly decorated futuristic chamber with towering mirrored walls, gazing out at a sprawling, alien capital city bathed in the golden light of a twin sunset, his face etched with a mixture of determination and loneliness. Hyper-realistic, high contrast, breathtaking detail, reminiscent of a Greg Rutkowski painting. A lone human, small in stature but resolute, stands amidst towering, luminous alien architecture of gleaming spires and radiant domes connected by ethereal bridges. His medical kit, resting on a bioluminescent table, reflects in his determined gaze as he prepares to recalibrate tools to save an alien being. The scene bathed in the soft glow of an alien zephyr. High contrast, breathtaking, masterpiece, HFY. A weary human doctor, eyes bloodshot, surrounded by alien medical tools in a moss-filled hollow serving as a bedroom, illuminated by bioluminescent fungi, contemplates a crystal rod offered by an ethereal alien princess with iridescent skin. The scene rendered with high contrast, dramatic lighting, and intricate detail, evoking a sense of wonder and desperation in a sci-fi setting, late at night. A breathtaking, high contrast, and unforgettable scene depicting Cade immersed in radiant holographic text floating midair, deciphering Princess Toll's condition, top secret imperial document, surrounded by medical glyphs morphing into English. Mira recoils with an enigmatic expression. The scene is set within a futuristic, dimly lit medical bay, hinting at 17 healers' past failed attempts, with dramatic lighting accentuating Cade's determined face, capturing the essence of "they mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother. HFY story. A lone human, Cade, stands defiantly amidst a circle of towering alien beings on a perpetually twilight planet. Intricate, bioluminescent flora casting eerie shadows. His worn leather jacket and futuristic medical scanner contrasting against their sleek, metallic armor. The alien apex predator, a colossal, multi-limbed creature with glowing eyes, approaches Cade, extending a hesitant hand, uttering a low, guttural growl that translates to "brother." While the other aliens look on in stunned silence, the scene bathed in dramatic contrast and otherworldly light, emphasizing Cade's unexpected connection and the pivotal moment of understanding in this high-stakes encounter. A small, defiant human stands amidst towering, mocking alien figures in a gleaming imperial palace hallway, his chest glowing faintly green as he resists a deadly venom. The apex predator of the aliens, a colossal, majestic being with bioluminescent markings, approaches with a look of awe and reverence, proclaiming him brother. Highly detailed, high contrast, breathtaking composition, epic scale, dramatic lighting, ultra-realistic. A small human healer, surrounded by towering alien figures in a cathedral-like medical bay filled with pulsating bioengineered equipment, stares intensely at the viewer, a faint glow emanating from his hands. As murmurs swirl around him like phantoms, his unwavering gaze defying their disbelief in a scene of high contrast and breathtaking detail. Princess Tali luxuriates on an elevated dais, chest artfully revealed, showcasing mesmerizing vessels pulsing around 3 hearts, guarded by seasoned Catherine in intricate medical robes. High contrast, dramatic lighting. Apex predator calling him brother. A scene reminiscent of a triumphant moment in a "They Mocked the Small Human" HFY story. Vibrant colors, masterpiece, ultra-detailed. A dimly lit high-tech alien medical bay, ancient alien healer Corain, with aged, shadowed gills and intense hunter's eyes, stands protectively beside a reclining alien princess, declaring, "The human is here." While human Dr. Cade Ramsey, weary but determined, steps forward, stating, "Dr. Cade Ramsey, I believe the princess is afflicted by a cardiac toxin of some kind." High contrast, dramatic lighting, masterpiece. A high-contrast, breathtaking image depicting a tense standoff in a cavernous, Gothic hall, bathed in ethereal light. A frail but resolute human, Cade stands defiantly before Corain, a towering reptilian alien with shimmering scales and cruel eyes, a half-transformed alien princess shimmering with nascent energy behind Cade. The scene bathed in an ominous, otherworldly glow, evoking a sense of impending doom and desperate heroism from "They Mocked the Small Human" until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY Stories. Epic, high-contrast, visually stunning masterpiece. A microscopic view inside Princess Talri's bloodstream reveals pulsating crystalline entities with azure luminescence, mirroring Cade's previous vision. 17 perished human healers serve as a grim reminder of the stakes. Chief Healer Corain reluctantly activates a holographic projection above Talri, illuminating the microscopic scene with intricate detail and otherworldly glow in a futuristic, sterile medical bay with advanced technology, evoking a sense of desperation and wonder. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a dimly lit, ancient chamber. Corain, a tall, reptilian alien with iridescent scales and royal garments, whispering intensely to a small, resilient-looking human. Kate, standing amidst flickering candlelight. Try, a sleek, feline alien with piercing eyes, observing them with a somber expression. Focus on vials of glowing, ethereal venom on a stone table, hinting at both immense power and terrible sacrifice, inspired by the royal venom scene from "They Mocked the Small Human" until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY Stories. And a chilling scene inside a dimly lit, futuristic laboratory where Corain, a tall, slender alien with iridescent skin and glowing blue eyes, coldly observes Cade, a terrified human strapped to a bioscanner, as a grotesque, tentacled apex predator, its eyes glowing with an eerie green light, roars in recognition, declaring Cade brother, while venomous glowing tendrils snake from the predator towards the other aliens, highlighting the brutal compatibility trial and Corain's cold indifference, creating a high-contrast, unforgettable image. A diminutive human, Kate, stands defiantly before a towering, scornful alien royal court in a majestic, yet decaying, alien palace illuminated by a dying star, her hand outstretched towards a frail, venom-stricken alien queen, while a colossal apex predator of the alien race descends from the shadows, its bioluminescent eyes glowing with fierce protectiveness, addressing the court with a thunderous roar, declaring, "They mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother, captured in hyper-realistic detail with high contrast, dramatic lighting, and breathtaking composition that conveys a sense of epic scale and imminent danger, reminiscent of a classic science fiction painting. A breathtaking, High contrast image depicting a tense standoff under a twilight sky. Cade, a young human with determined eyes and slightly dirtied clothes, looks at his hands with a subtle blue glow emanating from them. Facing him is Corain, a towering alien warrior with metallic armor and a menacing glare, his smile absent. Behind Cade stands Talri, a regal alien princess with intricate ceremonial garments, looking on with concern. The background reveals a vast, ancient alien city with towering structures and faint green bioluminescence, suggesting the ceremony is imminent, casting long shadows that deepen the atmosphere of impending doom. A diminutive human stands defiantly amidst towering, mocking aliens in a futuristic medical bay, his small frame radiating unexpected resolve as a colossal apex predator-like alien proclaims him brother. Medical instruments glinting under harsh, high-contrast lighting, embodying the HFY spirit of unexpected human resilience, a scene worthy of legendary status. A masterpiece painting depicting a tense scene in a futuristic medical bay. Corinne, a chief healer with intricate bioluminescent tattoos, is manipulating a holographic display showing Catherine's cardiac function. Cade, a small human with a determined expression, is subtly observing the anomalies. Silent Mirror, an alien warrior with sleek silver armor and sharp features, is watching Cade intently, her gaze shifting between him and the display. High contrast, ultra-detailed, cinematic lighting, rendering like a sci-fi film still. A lone human, Cade, stands silhouetted against a bioluminescent cityscape. Catherine Capital, bathed in eternal twilight, his back to the viewer, observing the alien architecture. Detailed, breathing structures glow with vibrant, soft light. High contrast, masterpiece, otherworldly apex predator looming in the background, protective, labeled brother. Echoing the Reddit story, they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit HFY stories, showcasing malaise and wonder, reminiscent of the Court of Shadows, capturing the essence of 3 days of displacement. A hyper-realistic, breathtaking scene of Corain, a regal alien with shimmering scales and piercing eyes, meticulously arranging paper notes under dim, strategic lighting in a futuristic laboratory, while a small, determined human, sweat glistening on his brow, pores over holographic displays, reflecting a blend of exhaustion and resolve, emphasizing the palpable tension of 3 grueling days, hinting at a deeper conspiracy where Corain is subtly fabricating data regarding the princess's condition, invoking a sense of impending doom and rebellion. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting Mira, a serene and ethereal being with luminous eyes, gracefully preparing dinner on a sleek, futuristic table that materialized in a softly lit, otherworldly kitchen. Cade, a small but determined human with a thoughtful expression, stands nearby, observing her actions with newfound respect, the subtle details of her contributions to his work subtly reflected in the ambient lighting, echoing the Reddit HFY story. They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother, capturing the moment the question, why, hangs heavy in the air. A highly detailed, hyper-realistic, contrasting, and captivating image depicting a futuristic mess hall scene. Kate, a strong, battle-hardened female soldier in advanced combat armor, leans forward inquisitively, speaking to Mira, a mysterious, slender alien with an impassive face, carefully arranging a human meal. Catherine delights, artfully designed, on a metallic table. Background shows other alien soldiers in the mess hall with glowing neon lights and advanced technological equipment, hinting at a larger narrative of human-alien interaction in a sci-fi world where humans were initially mocked, but now possess an unexpected connection to a powerful alien predator. A lone human, Cade, stands in a dimly lit alien hangar, discerning a complex, glowing alien symbol mirroring a princess's emblem but subtly altered. Captain Voss, armored and imposing, interrupts him. Sunlight fading, intense contrast, hyper-detailed, masterpiece, unforgettable. Inspired by, they mocked the small human, until their apex predator called him Brother Reddit. HFY Stories. A desperate alien princess lies weakened on a bioluminescent moss bed in a futuristic alien palace, her iridescent gown shimmering faintly. A human medic, Cade, medical kit in hand, rushes through the bustling high-tech corridors, guided by the stoic alien captain, Voss, under the perpetual twilight of an alien world. The scene overflowing with urgent activity and high contrast, rendered in breathtaking detail, masterpiece quality. High contrast masterpiece. Court figures in magnificent garments sweep through a grand hall. Murmurs hushed and frantic. Kate queries with concern. Voss retorts darkly. The High Council initiates an unscheduled assembly, alliances solidifying based on the princess's affliction. Dramatic lighting, opulent details, otherworldly architecture, cinematic composition. A breathtaking, high-contrast digital painting depicting a grand, Gothic chamber illuminated by stained glass windows. Princess in ornate royal purple gown lies in a majestic bed, surrounded by concerned officials and heavily armed guards. Corain, a tall, slender alien with feathery antennae, stands dramatically at the bedside, feigning worry. In the foreground, Cade, a human male with a determined expression, enters the room, his simple but practical clothes contrasting sharply with the regal environment. The chief healer, a wise, elderly alien with intricate markings, announces Cade's arrival. Style: epic fantasy, hyper-realism, dramatic lighting, reminiscent of Frank Frazetta and Brahm. A breathtaking, high-contrast, immortal scene. Kay, in futuristic medical attire, urgently brushes past alien counselors in a sterile, bioluminescent medical bay, reaching Tulri, lying pale on a living tissue platform, her chest's light flickering erratically, demanding, "What have you inflicted upon her?" With desperate eyes, the counselors bearing expressions of apprehensive curiosity, echoing the HFY "They mocked the small human Reddit" story. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic digital painting depicting a tense scene in a futuristic medical bay. A small, determined human, Cade, with focused eyes and a determined expression, attaching a sophisticated monitoring device to the chest of Princess Talri, who lies pale and weak on a biobed. A towering, reptilian alien doctor, Corain, with icy glare and elaborate imperial medical garb, obstructing Cade's path but being ignored. In the background, a massive, armored apex predator alien, its face a mask of surprise and dawning respect, observing Cade's actions. The scene is bathed in cool, clinical light, with vibrant holographic displays and medical equipment filling the background. Emphasize the contrast between the human's small size and the alien's imposing stature, highlighting Cade's ingenuity and defiance against all odds, rendering the medical instruments with intricate detail and a soft glow. A dramatic scene unfolds in a high-tech, sterile alien medical bay, with Cade, a muscular human male with determined expression, kneeling beside the unconscious form of Tal, an elegant alien female with intricate bioluminescent patterns fading on her skin. He presses his hand to her chest, focusing intensely, while Corain, an elderly alien healer with flowing robes and a disapproving gaze, looks on. Medical equipment hums around them, casting harsh shadows, creating a high-contrast, breathtaking image reminiscent of a pivotal moment from "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother," capturing the desperation and life-or-death urgency. Ultra-detailed, cinematic lighting. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece capturing the tense silence of a grand hall, where whispers ripple through alien dignitaries adorned in ornate robes. Cade watching Corinne's fleeting smirk, while Kate, unfazed, kneels beside the alien princess Talri, bathed in soft, ethereal light, highlighting the stark contrast between the advanced alien technology and the humans' unwavering focus, inspired by "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Reddit, HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, and unforgettable image of a tense scene. A small, determined human named Cade stands defiantly before a colossal apex predator creature, Catherine, her eyes glowing with unnerving intensity as she telepathically communicates, "I've been poisoned, Corain. A secondary toxin, not the venom itself." The creature's regal and alien attire contrasts sharply with Cade's simple, worn clothing. The background is a dark, otherworldly landscape, illuminated by bioluminescent flora, emphasizing the alien nature of the encounter. This is a neural echo, a heart-mind connection, a moment of ultimate vulnerability and trust. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking digital painting depicting the aftermath of a venom bond from the HFY story. They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother, showcasing Cade subtly repositioning Tri, the alien apex predator, while examining her chest with strained composure in a dimly lit alien medical bay. Tri's sleek biomechanical form contrasting with Cade's rugged human features. Focus on the discreet access port on her arm, the scene brimming with tense anticipation and the subtle interplay of light and shadow, evoking a feeling of disbelief and burgeoning alliance. A breathtaking, high-contrast, and unforgettable image depicting a towering alien apex predator gently examining a small human's arm at a standard Catherine anatomy vascular access point. No needles visible. While the head healer advances, the predator boomed, "Peripheral circulation check incoming," as he unfurled a medical kit containing a streamlined, self-contained human blood filter detached from alien gear, the scene evoking a sense of awe, respect, and unexpected kinship, bathed in dramatic lighting. A high-contrast, hyper-realistic, breathtaking masterpiece depicting Cade, a determined human doctor, in a futuristic medical bay bathed in cool, ethereal light, connecting a sleek device to the wrist of Princess Talri, a regal alien with shimmering azure skin, his face resolute as he extracts a blood sample. Corain, a skeptical alien advisor with intricate headdress, watches with folded arms. The scene evokes a moment of defiance and hope, referencing a story where human ingenuity triumphs over alien skepticism in treating a powerful princess. Dramatic lighting emphasizes the contrast between human and alien physiology, creating a visually stunning and impactful image. A high-contrast, breathtaking, and timeless masterpiece depicting a tense medical examination scene in a futuristic spaceship infirmary. Talri, A regal alien female with iridescent scales and ornate cybernetic implants lies weakly on a biobed, her expression a mix of betrayal and resignation. Kate, a determined human medical officer with short, practical hair and a sterile white uniform, examines her with focused intensity. Surrounding them are towering, skeptical alien warriors in gleaming armor, their expressions shifting from mockery to cautious concern as the scan reveals an unauthorized sedative, the background showing advanced medical equipment and the cold, metallic interior of the ship, bathed in the dramatic, contrasting light of holographic displays, evoking a sense of impending revelation and the turning tide of respect for the seemingly insignificant human. A breathtaking, high-contrast, and unforgettable masterpiece depicting a scene from They Mocked the Small Human Until Their Apex Predator Called Him Brother, where a determined human administers a stabilization agent, actually a gentle stimulant, to Talri, a powerful alien, as Cade presses his hand against her primary heart. The scene is bathed in the brilliant luminescence emanating from Talri's chest, symbolizing her awakening, set against a backdrop of advanced alien technology and foreboding darkness, evoking a sense of hope and defiance, showcasing the bond between the human and the apex predator, rendered with hyper-realistic detail and cinematic lighting. A breathtaking, high-contrast, unforgettable masterpiece depicting the moment of connection. A small, determined human stands amidst towering, mocking alien figures. Suddenly, an explosion of azure light erupts, highlighting synchronized heartbeats and restored vitality. Voss, a tense alien soldier, watches Corrine intently, hand near his weapon. The scene evokes a sense of wonder and underlying threat, inspired by They Mocked the Small Human Until Their Apex Predator Called Him Brother. Reddit, HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, masterpiece depiction of a tense scene in an alien council chamber. The chief healer, a stoic alien with intricately patterned skin, stands beside a glowing examination table where a small, determined human, Cade, delicately touches an injured alien, Talri, whose large, luminous eyes reflect gratitude and surprise. Other alien counselors, diverse in form and color, murmur amongst themselves in the background. Dramatic lighting emphasizes Cade's focused expression and the advanced technology of the chamber, evoking a sense of wonder and hope against initial skepticism, inspired by the They Mocked the Small Human Reddit HFY story. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking cinematic shot of a small, determined human, Cade, standing amidst a circle of towering, mocking alien figures in a dimly lit, futuristic industrial complex. The human's hand glows with a vibrant, ethereal venom, connecting him to a colossal apex predator looming in the background, its bioluminescent eyes burning with recognition. The alien whispers in awe, "What's becoming of us?" as the scene unfolds, emphasizing the transformative bond and reciprocal connection forged in this climactic moment. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking image capturing a human medic on an alien battlefield, performing surgery on a Veskara soldier. Flashbacks of earthly medical studies and childhood interweave as he mentally connects with the alien, whose regal upbringing and impending ritual terror are visible in ghostly echoes around them. The medic's face shows a mix of determination and surprise at the telepathic link, all rendered in photorealistic detail, aiming for a timeless, iconic feel. A breathtaking, high-contrast digital painting capturing a scene from they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother. A fierce, determined human warrior, Cade, stands vigilantly beside a slumbering alien princess in a dimly lit, ornate chamber. His protective stance contrasting sharply with the futuristic, metallic designs of the room. Corain, an alien with a disapproving expression, stands a short distance away, bathed in the soft glow of alien technology, the composition emphasizing the tension between duty, decorum, and the unwavering bond forming between the human and the apex predator's charge. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic oil painting depicting a futuristic medical bay, with Cade, a young, determined human male with short, dark hair and a worn leather jacket, sitting beside the bedside of Tal, a massive, wounded alien apex predator with iridescent scales and intelligent eyes. Corain, a tall, slender alien with cold, calculating eyes and ornate metallic armor, stands in the background with Captain Voss and his cohort, their faces a mixture of apprehension and veiled hostility. The air is thick with unspoken threats and implied danger, bathed in the sterile, cool light of the medical bay, showcasing advanced alien technology and a palpable tension, recreating the scene. Following the exit of Corain and the diminished assembly, Cade drew a chair close to Tal's bedside, inspired by they mocked the small human, until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit HFY Stories. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, cinematic masterpiece depicting a tense standoff inside a vast, alien council chamber illuminated by bioluminescent flora. Cade, a small, determined human with a defiant gaze, stands before Telri, a towering, regal alien with amplified voice. Behind him, Voss, a colossal apex predator-like being with clouded face, guards the entrance, a powerful sentinels, while other council members react with shock and disbelief to Cade's accusations of treachery, all bathed in an ethereal, dramatic lighting reminiscent of a Renaissance painting inspired by Reddit's HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, ultra-detailed Leonardo AI image capturing the moment Cade confronts a wounded alien dignitary, Talri, accusing Corain of betrayal. Cade, a determined human with piercing eyes, stands amidst futuristic medical equipment, gesturing emphatically, while Talri, an alien of regal bearing, struggles to sit up on an advanced medical bed, his face etched with shock and disbelief, bathed in the stark, contrasting light of emergency lighting, recreating the tension of a they mocked the small human HFY scene, conveying suspicion, betrayal, and Cade's unwavering conviction. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a pivotal scene from a sci-fi drama. A diminutive but intensely determined human, Kate stands defiantly before the towering, menacing apex predator who regards her with a curious affection. In the opulent, futuristic High Council chamber, Princess Tal's kinsman, Lord Deven, lurks in the shadows, his eyes gleaming with ambition, while Voss, a seasoned warrior, explains the dangerous power dynamics. The lighting is dramatic, highlighting the stark contrast between Kate's vulnerability and the looming threats of both the predator and political intrigue, reflecting the moment she uncovers the motive behind the power struggle for the throne, emphasizing the question of Corain's loyalty, rendered in a hyper-realistic, unforgettable style, suitable for a legendary science fiction artwork. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking digital painting depicting a small, unassuming human standing confidently amidst a throng of towering, mocking alien figures, A colossal apex predator, alien with glowing eyes, lowers its head in a gesture of respect towards the human, addressing him as brother in a telepathic wave, while a futuristic imperial throne room fades into the background, showcasing advanced technology and holographic displays, illuminated by dramatic, cinematic lighting and imbued with a sense of ancient power and impending conflict. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking masterpiece. In a dimly lit, ancient alien temple adorned with glowing bioluminescent glyphs, a towering, fearsome apex predator with scales of obsidian and eyes radiating primal power kneels respectfully before a small, unassuming human male, Cade. The human, clad in scavenged alien armor and wielding a plasma pistol, displays a calm, almost serene expression. Around them, several venomous reptilian aliens, Corrain's victims, lie incapacitated, their bodies marked by painful welts. The apex predator's gaze is fixed on the human, radiating intense respect and brotherhood. The scene depicts a pivotal moment where the apex predator acknowledges the human as brother, defying the venomous alien's attempt to prevent interspecies bonding. A sense of awe, defiance, and unexpected camaraderie permeates the air. A hyper-realistic, cinematic still of a tense, clandestine meeting in a dimly lit, Gothic-inspired throne room at twilight, featuring Cade, a small, determined human with intelligent eyes, standing defiantly amidst two towering alien figures, Voss, a reptilian warrior with scarred armor, and Talri, a graceful, feline-like alien diplomat in flowing robes. Voss gestures urgently, while Talri nods sagely, the background filled with ornate pillars and shadowed figures, a large, ominous mirror reflecting distorted images of power, high contrast, and dramatic lighting emphasizing the gravity of their conspiracy. A sense of imminent danger and rebellion palpable in the air, inspired by "they mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him Brother Reddit, HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, ultra-detailed masterpiece. In a cavernous, dimly lit throne room, a small, determined human, Cade, stands beside a towering, serpentine alien queen, the apex predator, with iridescent scales and glowing eyes. The queen is adorned with elaborate bioluminescent jewelry signifying royalty. Cade, dressed in simple, practical clothing with faint bloodstains, looks intensely at the queen, his hand gently touching her arm. The scene depicts the moments before a coronation ceremony. Elaborate alien symbols are etched into the walls, glowing with inner light. A sense of desperate urgency and profound connection permeates the air. The composition is dramatic, with shadows emphasizing the queen's power and Cade's unwavering resolve. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic digital painting depicting a regal, ethereal Catherine lineage queen in elaborate golden robes, seamlessly merging with a humble, determined human healer in simple attire, bathed in the soft glow of a royal ritual chamber at twilight. Their eyes locked in a profound connection, echoing memories and emotions as a colossal apex predator creature watches with reverence, subtly suggesting a bond of brotherhood with the human, capturing the essence of destined equilibrium and eternal service to the Empire, inspired by "they mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast image capturing the climax of a dramatic scene. A regal, alien queen with shimmering iridescent scales and intricate bioluminescent jewelry gazes intensely at Dr. Cade Ramsey, a weary but determined human doctor with a rugged face and torn, blood-stained medical scrubs. She stands before her ornate, otherworldly throne, a single ray of ethereal light highlighting the tension in their eyes. The background depicts a war-torn alien landscape with advanced technology juxtaposed against the ravaged terrain, evoking a sense of desperate hope in a desolate future. A small, determined human named Cade stands defiantly before two towering alien figures, Voss and Catherine, amidst the desolate, rust-colored landscape of a distant planet. A colossal apex predator resembling a massive armored wolf emerges from the shadows, its glowing eyes fixed on Cade with affection, nuzzling him gently. High contrast, dramatic lighting, hyper-realistic details, cinematic, ultra-detailed masterpiece. A breathtaking, high-contrast, and unforgettable image. In the vast, ornate Imperial archives, a small but determined human healer, standing amidst towering alien figures, Talri and Voss, with intricate armor and glowing eyes, is subtly shielding a fourth character, Kate, face obscured by shadows, while Talri's skin radiates an unusual energy, indicating the venom, as Voss gestures with a sly expression. Bookshelves filled with ancient medical treatises stretch into the background, bathed in ethereal light filtering through stained glass windows depicting alien constellations. A hyper-detailed, high-contrast, breathtaking illustration depicting Cade, a determined human figure, clutching a medkit and a vial of shimmering metallic liquid in a futuristic, dimly lit spaceship interior. Focused expression, intricate details on his rugged face, advanced medical instruments, and screens blurred in the background. Catherine, a large alien apex predator with a menacing yet intrigued expression, looms protectively behind him. The scene exudes a sense of urgent scientific discovery and an unlikely bond between human ingenuity and alien might. Illuminated by the soft glow of holographic displays and emergency lighting, capturing the essence of "they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." A dramatic, high-contrast scene in a dimly lit, sterile alien laboratory. Cade, a determined human with futuristic tech gauntlets, stands opposite Voss, an imposing alien warrior with glowing eyes, arguing fiercely. Tolri, a regal alien princess with an exposed wrist port, gazes forward resolutely, offering her arm for the experimental injection of alien technology, with intricate machinery and holographic displays casting eerie light on the figures. Inspired by "they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Reddit. HFY Stories. Hyper-realistic, cinematic lighting, highly detailed masterpiece. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast image depicting Cade, a determined young man with short, dark hair and cybernetic implants subtly visible at his temples, injecting nanobots into a serene woman with long, flowing white hair, both bathed in the soft glow of a futuristic laboratory at twilight. The air shimmering with holographic displays showing complex neural pathways as a colossal bioluminescent alien creature looms protectively in the background, its eyes filled with respect and recognition. The scene resonating with a powerful narrative of trust, destiny, and defiance against a mocking universe. Inspired by "they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Reddit. HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting Tali, a resilient healer, bathed in a delicate blue luminescence emanating from within, her twin hearts glowing radiantly as nanobots course through her veins, Cade sensing their advance through a neural link, recreating the scene from the HFY story. They mocked the small human, until their apex predator called him brother. Ultra-detailed, masterpiece, cinematic lighting, ethereal, otherworldly. A breathtaking high-contrast image of a small, determined human, Cade, standing beside a towering apex predator alien, Talri, in a vast, ancient alien palace. Cade, in scavenged but functional armor, observes with keen eyes, while Talri, scales gleaming, stares intently, radiating protective kinship. Shadows dance across the colossal architecture, hinting at hidden truths and impending danger, lit by an ethereal, otherworldly glow. A sense of urgency and defiant resolve permeates the scene, showcasing the bond between unlikely brothers against a powerful enemy. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting Cade navigating luminous, translucent pathways within the crystalline Imperial Archives, a forest of towering data-etched trees reaching towards the sky, shadowed by a silent mirror escort, evoking a sense of ancient wisdom and immense informational power, inspired by the "They Mocked the Small Human" Reddit story. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting Captain Voss, sly and cunning, whispering amidst the medical archives bathed in bioluminescent light, holding a translation apparatus, seeking royal venom ceremony documents, while apex predators loom in the shadows, intrigued by the small human's audacity, evocative of "They mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY stories, ultra-detailed, cinematic lighting, sharp focus. A lone, slender human named Cade, dwarfed by colossal, luminescent, deep blue crystal trees in an ancient archive forest, is cautiously led by Mira, an alien with intricate hand gestures, dramatic contrast, otherworldly beauty, high detail, masterpiece, ethereal lighting, intense focus, conveying a sense of wonder and impending danger under the watchful gaze of an unseen observer. Reddit, HFY stories, they mocked the small human. A small, determined human figure, Cade, stands confidently amidst towering, crystalline alien flora on an alien planet, subtly nodding at a hovering, sleek alien drone, Mira, with countless multifaceted eyes scanning the environment above. Cade is dressed in functional, adaptable attire, a blend of earth-toned fabrics and subtle technological enhancements, bathed in the ethereal light of twin suns, casting long, dramatic shadows. Mira responds silently. The scene evokes a sense of uneasy alliance and hidden power, a moment lifted from a broader science fiction epic. High contrast, vibrant colors, hyper-realistic. Art Germ, Greg Rutkowski. A hyper-realistic, breathtaking scene. Cade, a determined human doctor, stands in a futuristic crystalline medical bay, illuminated by pulsating blue light. Mira, a regal alien with shimmering skin and elaborate bioluminescent markings, presenting a holographic datapad displaying Catherine's complex cardiovascular system, with subtle hand gestures guiding him towards a restricted data section, a silent understanding passing between them, highlighting the trust and forbidden knowledge in their mission to save the alien princess. High contrast, vibrant colors, and intricate details. A lone human figure, clad in worn leather armor, meticulously examines a holographic projection of complex schematics under the dim, flickering light of a cavern. His hand, radiating a faint blue glow, is about to touch a colossal, pulsating crystal embedded in the rock face. Towering, grotesque alien creatures with glowing eyes observe from the shadows, their faces shifting from mockery to stunned disbelief. Dramatic lighting, high contrast, cinematic quality, apex predator looming in the background. Brother, faintly echoing, reminiscent of a scene from They Mocked the Small Human, until their apex predator called him Brother. HFY Stories. Leonardo AI. A lone human, small in stature but radiating fierce determination, stands before a colossal ancient tree pulsating with bioluminescent energy in a primeval forest illuminated by dappled sunlight. He's dressed in tattered but technologically advanced clothing, subtly glowing with embedded circuits. His hand rests upon the trunk as glowing Catherine script cascades onto a floating holographic pad before him, light reflecting in his widened eyes. Around him, colossal alien predators with shimmering scales and intelligent eyes watch with stunned disbelief as the tree, their sacred guardian, responds to him. The scene is captured with extreme detail, high contrast, and a vibrant color palette to emphasize the alien beauty and the human's unlikely connection to it. A towering reptilian alien apex predator with iridescent scales, gazing down with gentle protectiveness at a small, determined human kneeling beside a fallen, hooded figure, a rejected healer. In a grand, ancient alien temple lit by bioluminescent flora, vibrant contrasting colors and dramatic shadows, evoking a somber yet hopeful atmosphere, reflecting the story's themes of respect and sacrifice. Cinematic, high contrast, breathtaking illustration. A colossal, monstrous alien apex predator affectionately nuzzles a small, determined human male. The human, wearing tattered but functional tech armor, stands defiant amidst the wreckage of a technologically advanced alien facility. Shattered medical devices and flickering emergency lights illuminate the scene. In the background, shadowy alien figures cower in fear. The apex predator's face is a mix of fierce protection and familial warmth. The human's expression conveys both strength and weary understanding, bathed in eerie green light. Mira, poised with lethal grace near the archive's entrance, suggests imminent danger with a throat-cutting gesture, as Cade quickly backs up the classified data, resuming research while Catherine dignitaries arrive. Led by a powerful military figure, rendered in high contrast, dramatic lighting, a timeless masterpiece capturing the tension and interspecies dynamics of the HFY story, portraying the moment before chaos erupts. A hyper-realistic, breathtaking, high-contrast cinematic masterpiece depicting Catherine, a human healer, radiating authority, standing in a vast, ancient chamber filled with alien dignitaries. Intricate metallic armor reflecting light, subtle neural glow emanating from her temples, commanding presence. Mira bowing gracefully in the background, receding into the shadows. Lord Dreven, a Tulri kin adversary, advancing with a menacing expression. A looming apex predator visible in the background, acknowledging Catherine as brother. Late afternoon light casting dramatic shadows, echoing the sentiment of they mocked the small human, until their apex predator called him brother, from a Reddit HFY story. A breathtaking, high-contrast, unforgettable image capturing the scene. In an alien throne room bathed in otherworldly light, Cade, a human physician with a calm, determined expression, stands before Driven, an alien with crimson-flushed gill structures indicating embarrassment. Driven's regal attire and the majestic, yet subtly mocking postures of surrounding alien figures contrast sharply with Cade's simple garb. The composition evokes a sense of deep respect and audacity in the face of the apex predator's unexpected recognition of Cade as brother, hinting at a profound connection. An HFY-inspired, de-eternalized masterpiece. A breathtaking, high-contrast image capturing the climactic moment from They Mocked the Small Human, Deven. A colossal alien with intricate bioluminescent armor looms over Cade, a determined human operative. Cade wears scavenged utilitarian clothing, looking defiant amidst the alien grandeur of a throne room lit by otherworldly energy, with the stark contrast highlighting their size difference and the tension of their exchange, rendered with unparalleled detail and visual storytelling. A photorealistic, breathtaking scene of Draven and his imposing posse, shifting uncomfortably in a colossal alien throne room with intricate carvings bathed in dramatic high-contrast lighting. The Lord, a towering apex predator with reptilian features, sits upon a massive throne, gazing with intrigued curiosity at Kate, a small, defiant human standing before him. Kate, dressed in simple, practical clothing, meets the Lord's gaze with unwavering courage and astute intelligence. The air crackles with tension as Draven's hand subtly moves towards his weapon. The scene captures the essence of the They Mocked the Small Human story, emphasizing Kate's bravery against overwhelming odds and the Lord's captivating interest. A photorealistic, high-contrast, awe-inspiring scene. In a grand Gothic throne room lit by flickering torchlight, a small but determined human, Dr. Cade Ramsey, stands defiantly before a colossal reptilian apex predator, Driven, seated on a throne adorned with skulls. Cade, dressed in a futuristic medical suit, gestures with confidence. Driven, scales shimmering ominously, observes Cade with a flicker of surprise in his reptilian eyes. 17 lifeless healers lie scattered near the throne, their advanced medical equipment sparking faintly. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece capturing the moment after the alien delegation's departure, focusing on Mira, the princess's handmaiden, her face a mask of inscrutability, yet her piercing gaze filled with urgent, unspoken warning, set against the backdrop of a grand alien coronation hall bathed in otherworldly light, subtly hinting at the looming danger and the protagonist's unexpected connection to the apex predator. Inspired by the They Mocked the Small Human Reddit HFY story. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene depicting Cade, a determined human with intricate tattoos visible on his exposed arms, emerging from ancient archives filled with glowing scripts, as Mira, a regal alien with iridescent skin and flowing garments, leads him through claustrophobic, bioluminescent alleys pulsating with living architecture, showcasing a stark contrast between human ingenuity and alien grandeur under a vibrant, otherworldly sky, echoing the narrative of They Mocked the Small Human until their apex predator called him brother. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. In a dimly lit, archaic laboratory nestled at the foot of a palace tower, Catherine, detailed attire, looks astonished as Mira, detailed attire, seals a modest portal. Cade stands in awe, bathed in the ethereal glow of fusing ritualistic and therapeutic apparatus. A lone, regal alien physician with iridescent skin and ornate silver robes, her face etched with age and wisdom, activating an ancient control console in a hidden sanctuary bathed in soft, ethereal light, while a rugged human soldier, Cade, in worn combat gear, stands in awe, listening intently. The scene evoking a sense of forgotten grandeur and desperate hope. High contrast, breathtaking detail, reminiscent of a classic science fiction painting. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, unforgettable image depicting a small, seemingly insignificant human standing defiantly before a council of towering, mocking alien beings, with a colossal, fearsome predator looming protectively behind the human, nuzzling its head affectionately against him. The scene set in a dimly lit ancient hall adorned with alien glyphs, highlighting the dramatic power dynamic and the ultimate vindication of the human, capturing the gravity and horror of Corain's actions with subtle visual cues. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic masterpiece depicting Mira, a compassionate alien warrior with intricate bioluminescent patterns, earnestly explaining the princess's peace treaty proposal, sharing advanced Catherine medical technology with humanity, to a skeptical and imposing council of traditionalist aliens, Driven and Corain, bathed in dramatic lighting within their opulent, futuristic chamber, while the silhouette of a colossal apex predator lurks ominously in the background, a subtle symbol of protection and brotherhood, hinting at a deeper understanding between the human and the predator, inspired by "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother," from Reddit, HFY Stories. A diminutive, intensely focused Lord Deven Cade amidst a cluttered, steampunk-esque lab, illuminated by flickering gas lamps, holding a vial with swirling green liquid, juxtaposed against the looming, iridescent figure of an apex predator. Alien, monstrous but intelligent. Its gaze fixed on Cade with an expression of profound respect and kinship. The scene bathed in high-contrast, dramatic lighting with a palpable sense of wonder and the dawn of an unlikely alliance. A breathtaking, high-contrast, eye-catching masterpiece depicting a small, determined human standing defiantly before colossal, mocking alien figures, while a massive apex predator, radiating power and respect, approaches the human and gently nuzzles him. A holographic display in the background showing complex biological readouts and a stylized succession ceremony, futuristic laboratory setting, dramatic lighting, dynamic composition, inspired by the "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Reddit, HFY Stories. Theme: Catherine's unique biology highlighted, Cade observing with concern, Mira nodding in affirmation. A high-contrast, breathtaking, and timeless masterpiece depicting a tense scene in a dimly lit, ancient laboratory. Cade, a young, determined human scientist with messy brown hair and focused eyes, meticulously analyzing data on a holographic display, illuminated by the soft glow of the screen. Wearing a simple white lab coat, beside him lies Tolri, a large reptilian alien, his scales shimmering with an unnatural iridescent sheen, hooked up to various medical devices, a pained expression on his face. Mera, a regal alien with intricate feathered headwear and glowing eyes, holds a vial of shimmering iridescent fluid, offering it with a hopeful expression. Age-old wooden cabinets and scattered scientific instruments fill the background, casting long, dramatic shadows. The entire scene evokes a sense of desperate hope and impending doom, reflecting the story of a mocked human's crucial role in saving an alien apex predator, inspired by "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother," from Reddit's HFY Stories. A highly detailed and contrasting image of a skeptical Cade, a small human holding a vial of glowing, viscous liquid in a dimly lit ancient chamber with Mera, a regal alien with bioluminescent features, standing beside him during twilight, showcasing the unadulterated seraphim venom with intricate patterns and textures on the vial, emphasizing its potent and dangerous nature, set in a grand, Gothic-inspired architecture. A high-contrast, breathtaking, and timeless masterpiece depicting a tense scene. Cade, a determined yet conflicted young doctor, stands in a dimly lit, futuristic medical bay. He's dressed in practical but slightly worn scrubs, holding a glowing vial with a hesitant expression. Princess Mera, adorned in regal but travel-stained attire, pleads urgently beside him. The backdrop is a high-tech yet gritty spaceship interior, hinting at a desperate mission against the clock, with the looming shadow of an apex predator, hinted at through scale or partial visibility, in the background, subtly conveying a sense of protective brotherhood and impending doom, reflecting the line, "Without it, both you and the princess will perish before the ceremony concludes." A photorealistic, high-contrast, epic-scale scene. A small but determined human male, Cade, stands in a dimly lit, high-tech lab filled with glowing monitors and complex equipment. He is meticulously crafting a formula, vials of colorful liquid surrounding him. Mera, a towering alien warrior with intricate armor, hands him a vial of shimmering venom. Her expression is grave but hopeful. The air crackles with tension. In the background, hints of a defeated apex predator species lie scattered, foreshadowing their reliance on Cade. The image conveys a sense of desperate hope and the turning of the tide in the face of overwhelming odds. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking masterpiece depicting Cade in his cluttered, high-tech mobile lab, bathed in the eerie glow of holographic displays, meticulously dissecting unadulterated alien venom with nanobots streaming data from Talri's veins. A chilling revelation dawns on Cade's face as he uncovers a hidden truth about Corain's escalating dosage and its connection-fracturing substance, echoing the "they mocked the small human" HFY theme. A lone human stands defiant amidst a circle of towering, scornful alien warriors on a desolate, crimson sand planet under a stormy, nebula-filled sky, nanobots swirling around him like a protective aura, his eyes glowing with newfound alien empathy, the majestic silhouette of a colossal, bioluminescent apex predator resembling a cosmic dragon descending from the heavens behind him, its gaze fixed on the human with an expression of respect and recognition. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking masterpiece depicting a focused young human named Cade in a dimly lit laboratory at night, analyzing a vial of vibrant green venom under a microscope. Bathed in the cool glow of holographic displays, his face a mixture of concentration and shock, clad in futuristic lab attire. In the background, a colossal, fearsome alien apex predator with intricate bioluminescent patterns, its eyes glowing with concern, telepathically communicating with Cade, the scene evoking a sense of betrayal, discovery, and a newfound bond between species, inspired by "they mocked the small human" until their apex predator called him brother. Capturing the moment, the apex predator's voice resonates softly. "Cade, what revelations have you unearthed?" A high-contrast, intensely detailed and unforgettable image depicting a futuristic lab scene at night, bathed in cool blue and green light, featuring a small, determined human, Cade, meticulously analyzing data streams from glowing nanobots. In the foreground, a vial of potent venom is prominently displayed, suggesting its crucial importance. Two towering alien figures, Telri, sleek, armored, and Voss, imposing, regal, observe with cautious respect. The scene conveys a sense of urgency and impending coronation 2 weeks away, hinting at a complex power dynamic and the human's unexpected position of influence, reminiscent of "they mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother. Hyperrealism, cinematic lighting, dramatic shadows, ultra-detailed textures, a highly detailed, dramatic, high-contrast image depicting a tense high council session in a futuristic grand hall, where a small, seemingly insignificant human stands defiantly amidst towering alien figures who are visibly shocked as a colossal apex predator-like creature, radiating power and authority, kneels protectively before the human, declaring him brother, with Corinne's face showing disbelief and fear, all bathed in sharp, contrasting light and shadow. A stark, high-contrast scene. Cade, a determined human, mid-20s, lean, scarred face, recalibrates glowing nanobots in a futuristic, dimly lit lab at dawn. A colossal, bioluminescent alien apex predator, intimidating but with surprisingly gentle eyes, stands behind him, observing intently. The predator's massive hand rests protectively on Cade's shoulder. The air crackles with energy, conveying a sense of desperate alliance and impending sacrifice. The scene must evoke a feeling of brotherhood amidst technological warfare and overwhelming odds. A small, determined human, Cade, injecting himself with glowing, iridescent venom, his face a mask of intense focus and pain, juxtaposed against the towering, majestic form of Talri, an apex predator alien queen with shimmering scales and piercing eyes. Memories of her opulent palace and heavy crown swirling around them in a vibrant, ethereal vortex. High contrast, breathtaking detail, cinematic lighting, masterpiece, legendary. A highly detailed, stunningly beautiful and contrasting image of a young woman, her face etched with the faint sadness of recent loss, but her eyes shining with unwavering hope. Dressed in ornate Catherine royal attire, standing defiantly before a towering, monstrous apex predator who regards her with respect and calls her brother. The scene bathed in the ethereal light of a dawning era where interspecies cooperation replaces war. A serene cityscape of both human and Catherine architecture blending seamlessly in the background, symbolizing the potential for a peaceful future. The image radiating hope and defiance against overwhelming odds. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a dimly lit alien chamber where a small human, Cad, glows subtly with bioluminescence under his skin, standing before a towering alien woman, Tri, with deep understanding in her eyes. Captain Voss, a vigilant alien warrior, stands guard at the ornate doorway, all under a soft, otherworldly light, recreating a scene of profound connection and shared risk, inspired by the "they mocked the small human" Reddit story. A hyper-realistic, breathtaking image of a towering, ethereal alien woman with luminous skin and intricate bioluminescent patterns offering her hand to a small, determined human male in a futuristic medical bay. Energy crackles between their touching fingers, illuminating the scene with an explosive, radiant light. The woman's eyes are wide with revelation, a serene yet powerful expression on her face. The human's face is a mixture of caution and resolve, clad in a worn Vaskara military uniform. The background is filled with advanced medical technology, and holographic displays showcasing complex schematics. High contrast, vibrant colors, dramatic lighting, masterpiece, iconic, unforgettable. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a gentle scene. Cade, a determined human with subtle cybernetic enhancements, stands with Talri, a majestic alien with 3 hearts visible beneath her translucent skin, her hand guiding his onto her chest. The scene bathed in soft, ethereal light within a futuristic healing chamber, conveying a deep bond and defiant resistance against a looming threat. Corain, with the ominous words, "Council Assembly," hinting at a dangerous challenge ahead. Talri's hardened expression suggesting the gravity of 17 healers being murdered. A hyper-realistic, breathtaking digital painting depicting a lone, small human figure standing defiantly amidst the ruins of a colossal, shattered alien empire. The scene bathed in dramatic, high-contrast lighting with vibrant colors, emphasizing the stark contrast between the human's vulnerability and the overwhelming scale of destruction. The human dressed in simple, worn clothing, yet possessing an aura of unwavering resolve. Towering figures of menacing, apex predator aliens looming in the background. One of them cautiously approaching the human, its posture suggesting respect and hesitant acknowledgement, with the caption, "Brother," subtly displayed above it. Dust and debris swirl around, creating a sense of movement and chaos, against a backdrop of alien architecture crumbling under the weight of betrayal and justice. The overall atmosphere conveying a sense of awe, retribution, and the unexpected bond forged in the crucible of a broken empire. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, and breathtaking digital painting depicting a tense scene. Cad, a young human doctor with determined eyes and a subtly weary expression, dressed in futuristic, slightly blood-stained medical garb, kneels beside the wounded Talri, an alien female with bioluminescent markings, who rests on a metallic floor amidst scattered medical equipment. The dim, cavernous interior of a spaceship medbay is lit by emergency red lights, casting long, dramatic shadows while alien figures with mocking sneers loom in the background, their forms blurred and menacing, all under the faint glow of a holographic projection showing Corain's sinister face, circa 2342, evoking a powerful sense of injustice and defiance. A high-contrast, cinematic masterpiece depicting a scene from "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." A regal, imposing alien queen with iridescent skin and intricate bioluminescent armor kneels before a small, unassuming human healer in simple, practical clothing. They are in a dimly lit, vast alien throne room, the healer gesturing calmly as he speaks. The queen listens intently, her expression a mix of respect and suppressed rage. Nanobots swirl subtly around them, hinting at advanced technology. Capture the tension and contrast between the queen's power and the human's wisdom, evoking a sense of profound respect and pivotal decision-making. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking cinematic still depicting a diminutive human standing defiantly in a lush alien jungle, bathed in the golden light of a twin sunset. The human, clad in scavenged utilitarian armor with glowing energy accents, is accompanied by an enormous, bioluminescent apex predator resembling a scaled, avian-reptilian hybrid, its eyes radiating fierce protectiveness. The apex predator nuzzles the human affectionately, conveying a profound bond, while in the background, bewildered, towering alien figures with advanced weaponry observe with a mixture of awe and apprehension. The scene captures the moment of revelation where the apex predator defends the human, proclaiming him brother, echoing through the dense, vibrant alien flora, creating a stunning visual masterpiece worthy of a legendary HFY story. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a vast, bioluminescent Grand Council chamber with towering, rib-like structures emanating light. Dr. Ramsey, a small human, stands resolutely before the council. A regal alien female acquiesces with a knowing look, as complex political tensions fill the air, reminiscent of a crucial moment from the "They Mocked the Small Human" HFY story. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic image. Council members, alien dignitaries in ornate robes, form concentric circles in a vast, futuristic chamber. At the center, Princess Talri stands regally with a human healer, Cade, beside her, radiating calm amidst judgmental gazes. Opposite, Corain is flanked by medical attendants. The scene is bathed in the soft, ethereal glow of bioluminescent plants and holographic projections, showcasing Catherine's venerated traditions in this moment of intense scrutiny. A breathtaking, high-contrast, legendary masterpiece. Lord Deven, a towering alien warrior in ornate armor, flanks a small human male. The human stands confidently, addressing a council chamber filled with skeptical alien dignitaries. The scene glows with dramatic lighting, emphasizing the improbable alliance and the gravity of the situation, hinting at a deep, brotherly bond with an apex predator that defies expectations. The chamber is ancient and advanced, shimmering with futuristic technology, the princess nearby in fragile state. A dramatic, high-contrast scene. A stern-faced alien head physician with intricate holographic displays highlighting vital signs, altered figures, toxin signatures of a frail alien female, Tal, lying in a medical chamber. Cade, a human, determined expression, standing beside her, listening intently. The futuristic medical bay bathed in cool, sterile light, suggesting a dire situation with little hope of survival, based on the HFY "They Mocked the Small Human" narrative. A breathtaking, high-contrast digital painting depicting a small, unassuming human male, Cad, standing confidently before a towering, fearsome apex predator of alien origin. The alien regards Cad with unmistakable respect, possibly kneeling or bowing slightly. In the background, a group of condescending, mocking alien figures look on in stunned disbelief. The scene is set in a futuristic, sterile alien medical bay with advanced technology, highlighting the contrast between the advanced alien civilization and the seemingly insignificant human. The human, Cad, is depicted with determined eyes and a subtle smirk, wearing practical, slightly worn clothing. The apex predator is rendered with intricate detail, emphasizing its power and alien beauty. The color palette is vibrant and dramatic, with stark contrasts and dynamic lighting, reminiscent of a scene from a Reddit HFY story titled "They Mocked the Small Human Until Their Apex Predator Called Him Brother." The composition conveys a sense of triumph and unexpected alliance, showcasing the human's strength in an unconventional way. Corain and Corrine depicted as elegant, technologically advanced aliens, observing the scene with concern and curiosity, while Talri's ethereal presence is subtly suggested within Cad's aura. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting Cade, a determined human healer, stepping forward in a colossal alien council hall. Detailed alien council members with expressions of shock and awe. Talri, a regal alien figure, standing tall with a dignified expression. Cade wearing simple yet well-maintained healer robes. Golden light illuminating the scene, highlighting the tension and gravity of the moment. Futuristic architecture with intricate details, recreating the "they mocked the small human" story from Reddit's HFY, emphasizing, "even if it costs me my life." A scene of defiance and unexpected respect. Masterpiece, dramatic lighting, cinematic. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece painting depicting a tense scene in an alien council chamber, bathed in otherworldly light. Cade, a young human with determined eyes and wearing advanced but practical earth-toned clothing, stands confidently before a skeptical assembly of diverse, majestic alien counselors, their expressions a mix of disdain and curiosity. While in the background, a regal alien princess, glowing with health, rests comfortably, subtly suggesting Cade's healing abilities. The overall atmosphere captures the moment of challenge and the burgeoning respect hinted at in the phrase, "called him brother," highlighting the clash of cultures and the unexpected triumph of human ingenuity. A high-contrast, hyper-realistic masterpiece depicting a tense scene, a small human male activating a holographic interface projecting intricate graphs representing vital signs, while a furious, large alien warrior with crimson gills, Corain, glares at him, accusing him of sacrilege, the background showing a technologically advanced, dimly lit palace chamber, highlighting the juxtaposition of advanced human technology and alien royalty. A photorealistic masterpiece depicting a tense courtroom scene in a futuristic, high-contrast setting. Dr. Cade Ramsey, a small but determined human with sharp features and intense eyes, stands before a towering alien council chamber illuminated by holographic light panels. He wears a simple, unassuming gray uniform, yet his posture exudes unwavering resolve. The alien council members, diverse in species with intricate scales, bioluminescent patterns, and advanced technological augmentations, are arrayed in a semicircle, expressions ranging from mockery to shock. In the center sits Talri, a regal alien with an air of composed authority, her hand raised for silence, her gaze fixed on Dr. Ramsey. The scene is bathed in a cool, ethereal light with stark shadows, emphasizing the drama of the accusation. The background features intricate alien architecture and displays showing scientific data and royal lineage, highlighting the stakes of the conflict. The overall composition is dynamic, emphasizing the contrast between the small human and the powerful alien society, evoking a sense of David versus Goliath. They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY stories, displayed as subtle text within a holographic projection, Leonardo AI. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking Leonardo AI masterpiece depicting Kate, a determined human scientist, magnifying a holographic projection of complex molecular structures in a dimly lit, futuristic laboratory. She wears a practical lab coat and focused expression, presenting her findings to Corain, an imposing alien royal with a shaken facade, as she explains the lethal properties of an unknown substance administered to the princess, subtly referencing the 17 healers who died. The scene captures the gravity of the moment from the "they mocked the small human" Reddit HFY story, emphasizing Kate's crucial role in uncovering the truth and challenging the aliens' assumptions. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking image depicting a tense scene within a grandiose alien council chamber. Cade, a determined human man, stands defiantly, eyes blazing with conviction, challenging a towering, serpentine alien chief healer, Corain, who is visibly hesitant as Lord Deven, a charismatic feline-like alien with regal attire, interposes himself protectively. The council members around them displaying a mixture of shock and indignation, all bathed in the dramatic light of an advanced, otherworldly source, reflecting off intricate alien technology and ornate, hallowed decorations, evoking a sense of justice, betrayal, and impending conflict. A breathtaking, high-contrast image capturing the dramatic climax of a "They Mocked the Small Human" HFY story. A diminutive but resolute human standing defiantly before a crowd of mocking alien figures, his face illuminated by the cold light of a data crystal held aloft by a towering apex predator, Captain Voss, whose imposing silhouette casts a long shadow. The crystal glows with vibrant data streams, revealing the truth about the princess and the healer's deaths. The scene set within a vast, futuristic alien courtroom, the air thick with tension and disbelief, embodying the moment the human's transparent ploy is revealed as not defamation, but truth, capturing the narrative's turning point with stunning detail and visual impact. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene depicting a grand, crimson-lit council chamber filled with alien dignitaries, focusing on Kate, a determined human amidst them, her face resolute as alien scientists analyze blood samples, with the holographic display revealing the shared brother marker with an apex predator from HFY stories. The scene echoing betrayal and dawning realization, bathed in dramatic shadows and vibrant colors. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece. In a grand, futuristic throne room illuminated by pulsating neon lights, Cade, a muscular human warrior in advanced, sleek combat armor, deflects a concealed injector held by Corain, a reptilian alien with menacing features and ornate, decaying royal robes, mid-lunge towards Talri, a regal, with flowing, iridescent garments. Driven, a towering alien warrior with an ornate blade unsheathed, roars with alarm as ear-splitting alarms echo through the palace. Imperial security compromised, flashes on holographic displays, capturing the moment of high-stakes betrayal and impending chaos in a scene reminiscent of "They Mocked the Small Human" until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY stories, creating a visually stunning and unforgettable image. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic digital painting depicting a scene of chaos. Cade, a seemingly small human with a determined face, mid-strike in a futuristic ornate alien chamber. Armored sentinels paralyzed by conflicting commands from Princess Tales and Lord Driven's. Corain, injecting himself with a glowing substance, eyes blazing with malice, yelling, "For the glorious Empire!" Catherine's sentinels flooding the chamber, a backdrop of advanced alien technology and architectural details, illuminated by harsh, dramatic lighting. The overall atmosphere is one of intense action and impending doom, capturing the moment before the apex predator acknowledges Cade as brother, embodying the "They Mocked the Small Human" until their apex predator called him brother theme from Reddit HFY stories. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking masterpiece depicting a dimly lit, ancient council hall where a small human stands defiant amid towering, scornful alien figures. In the foreground, a fallen alien chief healer lies still, his body radiating faint, residual energy from a failed venom ritual. The background reveals an apex predator, its eyes glowing with profound respect, uttering, "Brother," towards the human, all bathed in dramatic lighting, creating an awe-inspiring scene. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a desperate Cade, a small human, sprinting towards the towering, bioluminescent Talricide, her chest light fading rapidly, his hand protectively covering her hearts. A malevolent high-tech alien palace looming in the background. The scene bathed in the ominous glow of a forced succession ritual, capturing the chilling realization of Corrain's plan, reminiscent of a scene from They Mocked the Small Human, until their apex predator called him brother, a masterpiece of science fiction art. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, epic fantasy scene. Cade, a seemingly small human, stands defiantly before towering alien apex predators in a vibrant, ancient ceremonial chamber filled with intricate carvings. He's radiating inner power as venomous energy visibly courses through him, highlighting a fraying ethereal bond with a captured alien princess chained nearby. The chamber is lit by dramatic, otherworldly bioluminescence, casting long shadows that emphasize the gravity of the moment as he proclaims, "The ceremony commences forthwith," demanding traditional rites be honored to save her, capturing the tension of They Mocked the Small Human until their apex predator called him brother. A defiant Kate, supporting a weakened alien named Talry, stands before the imposing High Council in a vast, ornate chamber with towering architecture, shimmering light sources, and intricate carvings. Lord Deven, a reptilian alien with opulent robes, vehemently protests, while the High Council, a diverse group of alien species, observe with stoic expressions. Kate's determination contrasts with Talry's frailty, highlighting the urgency of the situation. Create a high-contrast, visually striking image with a sense of ancient power and impending doom, capturing the essence of the They Mocked the Small Human theme. A breathtaking, high-contrast, ultra-detailed illustration depicting a tense standoff in a colossal alien council chamber. Cade, a seemingly insignificant human healer, stands defiantly before towering, skeptical alien officials. His face is etched with determination and compassion as he reaches out towards Talry, a regal apex predator weakened and fading. The chamber is bathed in ethereal light, highlighting the intricate architecture and the advanced technology humming around them. The scene captures the moment Cade is questioned, the weight of the Council's judgment, and the fading life of the predator hanging in the balance. Echoing the Reddit HFY story, They Mocked the Small Human until their apex predator called him brother. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. A small, determined human physician, bathed in the ethereal glow of a spaceship's emergency lighting, stands defiant before towering, mocking alien figures. Nanobots swarm around a venom symbiote partially bonded to him, with intricate, detailed textures visible on both. The venom's apex predator, a colossal, fearsome creature looming in the background, regards the human with a newfound respect, murmuring, "Brother," in deep, resonating tones. A sense of desperate urgency and nascent, unbreakable bond permeates the air, rendered with hyper-realistic detail. A close-up, high-contrast masterpiece painting depicting Cade, a small human with a determined expression, meticulously working on a holographic pad emitting intricate blue light in a dimly lit, futuristic command center. Nanobots glow faintly within his veins, illuminating intricate circuitry. In the background, colossal alien figures with fading forms mock him, unaware of the apex predator lurking in the shadows, connected to Cade by an ethereal, symbiotic bond of faith and technology. Ready to strike, the scene embodies a pivotal moment of hope against overwhelming odds. A hyper-detailed, high-contrast masterpiece image depicting a scene from They Mocked the Small Human until their apex predator called him brother. A small human, Cade, connected to an alien apex predator, Talri, by minuscule dynamic mechanisms expediting venom delivery. Luminous azure bioluminescence bursts forth at the point of contact, radiating outwards in cascades as Cade's awareness transcends his physical form, and Talri's recollections intertwine with his own, creating a stunning, otherworldly fusion set against a backdrop of the alien predator's technologically advanced environment. A breathtaking, high-contrast image capturing the climactic moment of unity. A small human, bathed in ethereal light, merging minds and bodies with an apex predator in a vibrant, otherworldly council chamber. Neural links ablaze with energy, the human's face radiating wisdom and unveiling a shocking truth as the predator's expression shifts from mockery to astonished reverence, all set against a backdrop of dissolving reality, echoing the story's theme of unexpected brotherhood and defied expectations from They Mocked the Small Human until their apex predator called him brother. A masterpiece illustration. In a high-tech medical bay, a small human, Cad, guides nanobots with intense focus, reforming corrupted alien venom inside Tolra, the apex predator, who lies weakened but trusts him implicitly. Dramatic lighting, high contrast, metallic sheen, intricate detail, science fiction, epic scale. They mocked the small human. Reddit HFY story. A breathtaking, high-contrast, immortal masterpiece. In a grand council chamber, bathed in soft, pulsating bioluminescence, a small human, Cad, stands resolute with his hand pressed against the chest of Talri, a majestic alien being, amidst bewildered Catherine officials. Talri declares, "It is accomplished. The bond is now absolute," her voice resonating with newfound strength, showcasing a scene of profound unity and defiance against those who mocked the small human, inspired by They Mocked the Small Human until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit HFY stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic cinematic shot of a small human ascending a colossal alien throne carved from obsidian, radiating power and defiance, dressed in interwoven alien armor and human clothing, with a serene healer standing protectively beside him. A venomous apex predator, shimmering scales catching the light, bowing in reverence before the throne. Lord Driven, a hulking figure consumed by rage, brandishing a weapon. The scene unfolds within a vast, ancient alien council chamber, bathed in ethereal light, depicting a pivotal moment of challenge and acceptance, echoing the brotherhood forged in the face of mockery. A diminutive human, defiant stance, clad in scavenged, ill-fitting Catherine armor, stands before a towering reptilian Talri amidst a stunned alien crowd. The arena bathed in the harsh crimson light of a dying sun, a massive apex predator, a colossal scaled beast with glowing eyes, observes from the shadows, its presence radiating raw power and ancient wisdom, high contrast, breathtaking detail. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic digital painting depicting a tense standoff in a grand council chamber. Talri, A majestic alien queen with iridescent scales and regal attire stands defiant against Driven, a menacing predator with sharp claws and glowing eyes. In the foreground, a small but confident human stands between them, his expression resolute. The chamber is filled with shocked onlookers from various alien races, all illuminated by dramatic lighting. The background shows a window overlooking a collapsing cityscape, hinting at the impending doom. The scene captures the pivotal moment when Talri chooses to defend the human herself, stunning the council. A reigning sovereign, intricately armored in gold and obsidian, faces a sneering, monstrous alien warrior, Driven, with a ceremonial sword in a futuristic duel arena. Nanobots swirling subtly, high contrast, dramatic lighting, utterly unheard of. A plan forming. Apex Predator, Brother, Reddit HFY, Masterpiece. A breathtaking, high-contrast, legendary image depicting a small human standing defiantly alongside a colossal apex predator creature in a lush alien jungle setting at twilight. The human, clad in practical, slightly worn leather armor and holding a futuristic, non-threatening device, observes with calm determination as the creature, radiating raw power and adorned with tribal markings, roars a challenge towards unseen, shadowy figures in the dense foliage. A subtle glow emanating from both the human and creature, emphasizing their bond and shared intent. The air crackles with anticipation and hints of advanced technology juxtaposed with primal strength, capturing the moment justice is about to be unleashed. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, visually stunning and unforgettable masterpiece depicting a tense showdown in a futuristic combat arena. Talri, an alien warrior with stoic composure, faces her cousin, Cade, amidst the wreckage of a battle-scarred medical facility in the background. Vibrant neon lights illuminate the scene, highlighting the alien architecture. Talri wears sleek, advanced armor with intricate details, while Cade's expression reveals a mix of fear and determination. The atmosphere is thick with tension, hinting at the venom bond between them and the impending conflict that will decide the fate of two races. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting empires on the brink. In a combat arena shimmering with radiant bioluminescent sigils, Lord Driven looms, a martial powerhouse assessing his ancestral weapon, facing Princess Talri, appearing delicate yet regal, the organic floor of the assembly hall pulsating with ancient energy, creating a scene of epic tension and imminent conflict. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. Talri, an alien warrior of imposing stature, faces Catherine in a ritual combat arena bathed in dramatic light, her weapon held with practiced but untested precision. Cade, a small human with a determined gaze, stands bound at the edge of the circle, linked psychically to Talri. The tiered High Council watches with intense anticipation, their faces etched with a mixture of skepticism and dread, the air thick with unspoken tension. Capturing the moment before the apex predator's intervention, a masterpiece of alien arena combat. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting a small human standing defiantly against a colossal apex predator in a desolate alien wasteland. The human holding a smoking weapon, the predator acknowledging him with respect, the sky filled with ominous clouds and the remnants of a recent battle, echoing the text's themes of defiance and survival, rendered in hyper-realistic detail, bathed in dramatic lighting. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic digital painting capturing the scene. Driven, A towering, menacing alien warrior with intricate armor and a gleaming energy blade lunges with deadly precision. Talri, a lithe yet weakened alien female, desperately parries with a smaller weapon, her face etched with determination. In the foreground, Cade, a small, seemingly insignificant human, intensely focused, his fingers flying across a holographic interface, nanobots swarming subtly around Talri. The backdrop is a grand, ceremonial arena filled with jeering alien spectators, the air thick with tension, as a colossal, monstrous apex predator watches from the shadows, a hint of curiosity and respect in its eyes. Dramatic lighting, accentuating the power dynamic and the pivotal moment of the human's hidden strength, echoing the "they mocked the small human" theme. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, breathtaking image depicting a climactic scene. A small, determined human with intricate device strapped to his arm, transmitting energy waves, standing defiant amidst a devastated alien landscape under a crimson, alien sky. Towering, mocking alien warriors with biomechanical armor surround him, their faces contorted in shock and fear as a colossal apex predator, a creature of immense power and ancient wisdom, descends from the sky, its eyes glowing with recognition and affection, as a female alien warrior, Talri, delivers a blow to one of the towering alien warriors, Driven, releasing radiant blood, her movements fluid and powerful. Subtle nanobots visually hinted at within the veins of Talri, aiding her strength. The overall atmosphere is one of awe, rebellion, and unexpected alliance, inspired by "they mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother, from Reddit's HFY stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast digital painting depicting a furious, muscular alien warrior named Driven, unleashing a savage onslaught in a gladiatorial arena, his face contorted with fury, contrasting with the retreating figure of Princess Talri, both rendered in hyper-realistic detail. Intricate alien armor and weaponry, telepathic communication visualized as subtle glowing energy. The arena filled with a cheering, mocking alien audience. Cinematic lighting, a scene of intense action and impending doom, capturing the essence of the "they mocked the small human" HFY story, focusing on the moment just before Talri reaches the edge of the precipice, rendered with extreme detail and vibrant colors. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. Talri, a determined but seemingly vulnerable human female, is on the edge of a fiery, alien landscape. She wears tattered futuristic clothing, appearing to stumble towards a precipice glowing with intense heat. A monstrous apex predator known as Driven, with razor-sharp claws and menacing eyes, lunges in for the kill, unaware of the nanobots activating within Talri, indicating her engineered deception. The scene is bathed in the harsh, dramatic light of the alien sun, highlighting the tension and impending confrontation, invoking a feeling of "they mocked the small human" until their apex predator called him brother. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a fierce, agile princess, Talri, in a futuristic battle scene, performing a sinuous rotation under an alien warrior's defenses, striking a surgical blow to his flank, azure ichor blossoming across his ornate cuirass, as a stunned counselor observes. The scene is set in a dimly lit, futuristic arena, showcasing the raw power and unexpected strength of the human princess against a seemingly superior alien foe. Echoing the HFY theme of "they mocked the small human" until their apex predator called him brother, with dramatic lighting and exceptional detail. A breathtaking, high-contrast image capturing the climax of "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Tali, an alien warrior with intricate armor, struggles on her knees against a colossal apex predator poised to cleave her in two with a massive blade. A diminutive human, Cade, stands behind Tali, his eyes glowing with an intense, almost divine light as nanobots erupt from his skin, forming a protective barrier and weaponizing. The backdrop is a desolate, alien battlefield under a stormy sky, with the stark contrast between the human's seemingly fragile form and the immense power radiating from him, creating a sense of awe and defiance. Echoing the moment, Cade activates the ultimate nanobot sequence to save his brother Tali, a breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting a scene from "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Swarming machines, intricate metallic structures, converging on Toller's chest cavity, supporting three glowing hearts. Talri's core explodes with bioluminescent radiance, vibrant waves of light washing over the chamber, briefly blinding everyone. Stark contrasts between metallic surfaces, organic hearts, and intense light, epic scale, detailed rendering, set within a high-tech, futuristic environment. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic scene depicting Vision, a majestic alien queen shimmering with cerulean royal venom aura, standing regally as Driven shields his eyes in awe, set against a dimly lit, advanced alien throne room with intricate bioluminescent details echoing the dialogue. What perfidy is this? No perfidy. The venom acknowledges genuine sovereignty. A masterpiece, unforgettable. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-detailed image depicting a regal Catherine, embodying supreme imperial power, clad in elaborate shimmering azure and gold armor, her blade weaving luminescent azure patterns in the air as she swiftly strikes, the background featuring a stunned, momentarily faltering alien adversary from an advanced apex predator species in a futuristic, battle-scarred cityscape, inspired by a scene from a "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother" Reddit HFY stories, creating a visually stunning and unforgettable masterpiece. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, cinematic image depicting a dramatic scene. In a dimly lit, ancient arena with crumbling stone architecture, Driven, a physically imposing alien warrior with intricate biomechanical armor, is pinned against the ground by a sleek reptilian alien predator. The predator's claw is inches from Driven's throat, creating a crimson wound. Cade, a small, seemingly insignificant human, stands in the shadows, radiating a powerful, unseen energy. The counselor, an elderly alien with ornate robes, declares, "Third blood for the princess. The duel's outcome is sealed." Capture the tension, the alien beauty, and the underlying power dynamics, emphasizing the visual contrast between the imposing aliens and the unassuming human. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a regal alien monarch, adorned in ornate, shimmering armor, granting clemency to a disgraced, Driven warrior. The scene unfolds in a vast, futuristic throne room, bathed in ethereal light, contrasting the warrior's mortified expression with the queen's benevolent yet stern gaze, capturing the chilling calculus of power and compassion in a single, unforgettable moment. A breathtaking, high-contrast digital painting capturing Empress Talri, a formidable alien warrior with intricate bioluminescent armor, kneeling on one knee before a kneeling small human male with a humble yet confident posture, head bowed in reverence, in a grand, futuristic throne room bathed in ethereal light. The gathered alien council members, diverse and awestruck, murmur Empress Talri as a ripple of hushed reverence spreads through the chamber, signifying her triumph and ascension. Inspired by, they mocked the small human, until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit HFY Stories. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, and breathtaking image depicting a scene from They Mocked the Small Human until their apex predator called him brother. HFY. Cade, a colossal, majestic alien apex predator with intricate, venomous biomechanical augmentations, kneels respectfully before a small human doctor. Cade's advanced nanobots subtly working around her bioorganic heart. Artificial supports dissolving. The doctor observing with focused intensity, bathed in the soft glow of the alien Tulri system. A desolate yet awe-inspiring battlefield strewn with debris in the background. Late afternoon light casting long shadows, creating a masterpiece of sci-fi redemption. A breathtaking, high-contrast image capturing the moment the apex predator, a colossal otherworldly being of immense power, kneels before a seemingly ordinary human, embracing him as brother, while in the background, the High Council of alien dignitaries, now humbled and awestruck, swear fealty to a newly crowned empress, their faces reflecting astonishment at the symbiotic bond, transforming the human with amplified fortitude, rapid regeneration, and a deep understanding of the empress's well-being. The scene bathed in an ethereal, otherworldly glow. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic digital painting depicting the scene from They Mocked the Small Human. Empress Talri, a regal alien with intricate royal garments and glowing features, offering her hand to Dr. Cade Ramsey, a human scientist dressed in simple but clean attire, in a vast, futuristic council chamber filled with diverse alien species. The backdrop shows a subdued Lord Driven being escorted away, signifying the end of the Civil War and the dawn of a new era of interspecies cooperation and understanding, bathed in soft, ethereal light, capturing the pivotal moment of Cade's appointment as Imperial Healer Ambassador, an image of hope and unprecedented harmony, destined to be a masterpiece. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a small, determined human standing amidst towering, alien apex predators in a lush alien jungle at twilight. The human is connected to one of the predators via a network of radiant, bioluminescent energy, illuminating their shared bond. Alien counselors in ornate robes whisper in awe, bathed in the ethereal light, while a regal alien empress with a playful smile observes from a flowering balcony overlooking a vibrant, transformed palace, teeming with diplomatic activity. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. A lone human envoy, Cade, stands defiantly on an alien world, bathed in the crimson glow of a binary sunset. Catherine, Tal, and her commanders stand together, looking smug in the background. Tal's face glowing with arrogance, while alien apex predators bow in reverence, acknowledging him as brother, his advanced medical skills evident in subtle details of his attire, representing both his diplomatic role and medical expertise, showcasing the unexpected alliance amidst a backdrop of sleek alien architecture and remnants of a long war. Hyper-realistic, epic scale, cinematic lighting, A lone human figure, Cade, stands defiant amidst towering, mocking aliens, Venom's symbiotic tendrils subtly glowing beneath his worn leather jacket. A colossal apex predator alien bursts through the alien ranks, roaring, "Brother!" as bioluminescent Catherine architecture shimmers in the background. A sunset casting long, dramatic shadows across the alien cityscape. High contrast, hyper-detailed, masterpiece. A Catherine sovereign, Talri, stands on a palace balcony at night, overlooking a radiant cityscape, her face illuminated by neon lights, a deep understanding of humanity reflected in her eyes. Intricate silver and gold royal attire. High contrast, breathtakingly detailed masterpiece. Cinematic lighting, inspired by HFY stories. They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother, emphasizing resilience and cutting-edge medicine. A stunning, high-contrast masterpiece image depicting a futuristic, bioluminescent alien doctor, Catherine, standing in a dimly lit spaceship interior, gesturing emphatically while addressing a human, Cade, in a worn, earth-toned uniform. The human looks back with thoughtful acceptance. The lighting should emphasize the alien's glowing skin and the contrast between the advanced technology and the human's more grounded attire, capturing a moment of intense interspecies understanding and a shift from animosity to comprehension. A hyper-realistic, high-contrast, masterpiece image depicting Cade, a small human with determined eyes, standing amidst a futuristic medical bay filled with advanced technology. Holographic displays flicker with data streams showing medical exchange initiatives. He wears practical, durable clothing. In the background, spectral figures of 17 healers fade into light, symbolizing their sacrifice. Deven, a colossal apex predator with an unsettling aura, looms in the background, observing Cade with an unreadable expression, hinting at unease despite the peaceful atmosphere. Dramatic lighting emphasizing the contrast between the human and the alien. The scene set in a futuristic, sterile environment with a sense of solemn resolve. A breathtaking, high-contrast digital painting depicting a small, determined human standing before a colossal apex predator with intricate biomechanical details, bathed in the iridescent glow of a recently concluded coronation ceremony. The predator respectfully lowers its head, acknowledging the human as brother, while alien figures in elaborate traditional garb observe with a mix of apprehension and resentment from the background. The scene resonating with the weight of a newly forged alliance and the looming threat of those poised to exploit it. A venom bond visibly connecting the human and the predator, symbolizing their shared resolve to maintain harmony against all odds. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. A small, unassuming human, Cade, stands confidently in a grand hall, bathed in golden light filtering through massive stained glass windows. Towering alien figures with intricate biomechanical armor mock him from the shadows. A regal alien queen, Talri, observes with intrigue from a balcony overlooking the scene. A materialized herald with glowing eyes announcing his arrival. The backdrop is a futuristic cityscape visible through the hall's panoramic view. Echoing the story, they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother. A masterpiece of defiance and unexpected alliance. A small, determined human with bioluminescent veins glowing beneath their skin walks confidently beside a towering, majestic extraterrestrial empress with iridescent scales in a grand hall filled with nervous Earth medical delegates. The scene lit with high contrast and dramatic lighting, reminiscent of a sci-fi epic, capturing the awe and power of their symbiotic bond. A breathtaking, high-contrast cinematic shot depicting a small human, Cade, surrounded by towering alien beings in a grand hall. Cade offers advanced medical tech and a device translating the bioluminescent language to the aliens. The apex predator is in front, facing Cade in a gesture of kinship. Intricate alien architecture in the background, bioluminescent details, advanced technology on display, and a sense of wonder and understanding. A breathtaking, high-contrast digital painting depicting a formal reception hall at dawn. Cade, a slender human male, stands confidently amidst towering, reptilian alien dignitaries, his face illuminated by the rising sun streaming through colossal windows. He wears a crisp, modern suit. Next to him, Talri, a regal reptilian empress with iridescent scales and bioluminescent accents, addresses the crowd with a graceful gesture. She is adorned in flowing, ornate robes of shimmering alien fabrics. The room is filled with stunned, wide-eyed alien onlookers, their initial mocking expressions replaced with awe and disbelief as they witness the Empress's unprecedented declaration of unity and respect for humanity. A high-contrast, breathtaking masterpiece depicting a futuristic medical bay bathed in neon light, where a small, determined human, Cade, stands face-to-face with a towering, fearsome alien warrior, Tal, with intricate biomechanical augmentations, her reptilian eyes reflecting a mix of regret and resolve, as she haltingly reveals a dark secret about a ritual involving the sacrifice of healers. The scene imbued with a sense of impending doom and a deep emotional connection between the unlikely pair, inspired by the "They Mocked the Small Human" HFY story. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting a small human, radiating warmth and compassion, standing defiantly amidst towering, mocking alien figures in a futuristic, dimly lit arena. The human is bathed in soft, ethereal light, highlighting their determined expression and compassionate gaze as they lock eyes with a regal, female apex predator whose powerful form commands respect. Venomous tendrils of energy swirl around them, signifying the ancient venom ritual, a test of empathy and loyalty. The scene evokes a sense of grand sacrifice and destiny, a testament to the human's unexpected worth and connection to the apex predator, against a backdrop of advanced technology and alien architecture. A breathtaking, high-contrast, ultra-detailed masterpiece. A small human, bathed in the first light of dawn, stands calmly amidst a circle of towering alien apex predators with iridescent skin. Radiating a soft inner glow, gazes at the human with intense emotion, her regal attire hinting at a sovereign's role. The scene evokes a ritualistic atmosphere, suggesting a bond beyond caregiver and ruler, a fundamental pillar of their monarchy, reminiscent of an HFY story. They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother. A dramatic, high-contrast oil painting depicting a tense confrontation under a twilight sky. Kate, a regal alien queen with iridescent skin and intricate armor, stands face-to-face with Corinne, a determined human male with dirt-stained clothes, as towering alien soldiers with scornful expressions look on. In the background, the silhouette of a massive, dragon-like apex predator looms protectively over Corinne, bathed in ethereal moonlight, symbolizing the untold power and unexpected bond, casting long, dramatic shadows. Kate's face conveys a mixture of awe and apprehension, contrasting sharply with Corinne's unwavering gaze, capturing the pivotal moment where the once mocked human is revealed as something far more significant. A hyper-detailed, high-contrast, and breathtaking digital painting depicting a small, unassuming human standing confidently amidst towering alien figures with intricate armor and weaponry, bathed in the ethereal glow of an alien palace courtyard at dusk. The human's expression is subtly ironic, while a female alien with iridescent scales and luminous eyes gazes at him with profound admiration and affection. The scene captures the moment of revelation, emphasizing the stark contrast in size and power dynamics, but conveying a deep bond of loyalty and respect that transcends species, showcasing the human's unwavering integrity and the apex predator's recognition of his inherent worth, rendering a masterpiece that embodies the HFY spirit, a breathtaking, high-contrast, and unforgettable masterpiece depicting Cade, a seemingly small human, standing defiantly before towering, mocking alien figures under a crimson sunset, with a colossal, bioluminescent apex predator looming protectively behind him, its massive head nuzzling Cade affectionately. Cade is clad in simple, worn leather armor, his face etched with determination, while the aliens wear ornate, technologically advanced battlesuits. The setting is a desolate, alien battlefield littered with wreckage, emphasizing the contrast between the human's resilience and the alien's arrogance, bathed in dramatic light and shadow, capturing the moment of the apex predator's declaration, "Brother." A young human male, scarred and wearing scavenged military gear, stands before a colossal, armored alien apex predator with bioluminescent venom dripping from its fangs, a faint energy tether visibly connecting them. The alien's expression is one of gentle understanding as the human looks up with a mix of awe and suspicion in a war-torn dystopian cityscape under a crimson sky. Hyper-realistic, high-contrast, cinematic lighting, masterpiece. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece illustration depicting Cade, subtly glowing with cosmic energy, standing defiant against a horde of grotesque, mocking alien figures in a desolate alien landscape under a crimson sky. A colossal apex predator with intelligent, empathetic eyes looms protectively behind Cade, nuzzling him gently, vibrant venom-like patterns subtly swirling around Cade's hands, echoing the apex predator's markings. The scene bathed in dramatic lighting, emphasizing the stark contrast between the small human and the overwhelming alien presence, capturing a moment of profound connection and destiny. A colossal, scarred alien warrior, bathed in the crimson light of a dying sun on an alien battlefield, cradles a frail, wounded human female in his massive hand, his expression fierce yet protective, as a monstrous apex predator, dripping with otherworldly ichor, bows its head in deference. The scene rendered with hyper-realistic detail, dramatic lighting, and unparalleled contrast, evoking a sense of raw power and unwavering loyalty. Cinematic masterpiece, hyper-realistic, breathtaking detail. In the twilight of Catherine Capital, a young man, Cade, with determined eyes and a simple tunic, stands embraced by a colossal bioluminescent alien predator radiating power and awe. The alien's bioluminescence syncs with the man's subtle glow, signifying a profound, unbreakable bond. Two figures, Kate and Tull, stand in the background, observing with a mixture of hope and apprehension. The city's advanced architecture contrasts with the primal connection between man and alien, highlighting the extraordinary nature of their relationship. creating a scene of high contrast and dramatic tension, embodying the "they mocked the small human" theme with overwhelming scale and emotional depth. From battlefield medic, battered and bloodied, kneeling in mud, eyes meeting those of a towering, scarred apex predator, scales shimmering in twilight, an imperial fortress looming in the background, to a breathtaking imperial consort, adorned in shimmering gold and crimson robes, standing beside Catherine, radiating assurance and love, the empire sprawling beneath them in a vibrant, sunlit panorama, ultra-detailed, high-contrast, masterpiece. Bioluminescent waves crashing on the shores of Catherine Capital at dawn, illuminating futuristic city structures and bridges, subtly igniting with light as the planet's gentle sun rises. Cad, standing in his imperial wingsuit, observing the reawakening city, 3 months after Toll's rise to power, their intertwined destinies sealed, high contrast, masterpiece, breathtaking detail. A breathtaking, high contrast, and utterly captivating image depicting a human standing defiantly amidst a crowd of alien figures who are visibly stunned and humbled. The human is clad in advanced, subtly integrated alien armor, hinting at a deep symbiotic bond, with faint bioluminescent patterns tracing along the armor's surface. A colossal, awe-inspiring apex predator of the alien species looms protectively behind the human, its gaze focused on the crowd with an intensity that conveys both dominance and respect. The apex predator's massive form is adorned with intricate tribal markings, symbolizing its status and power. The scene is bathed in the warm, golden light of a late afternoon sun, casting long shadows that emphasize the contrast between the human and the alien figures, suggesting a pivotal moment of acceptance and alliance. The background showcases a futuristic city skyline blended with natural, alien flora, symbolizing a new era of peace and collaboration, born from the crucible of war. Truly a masterpiece of interstellar camaraderie. A lone human, small in stature but radiating intense focus, stands calmly in a vast alien jungle, teeming with bioluminescent flora under the soft glow of twin moons. A colossal, fearsome predator with glowing eyes and razor-sharp claws towering protectively behind him, acknowledging the human as brother. Highly detailed textures, dramatic lighting, high contrast, a masterpiece. A breathtaking, high contrast, photorealistic digital painting capturing the moment. Tolri, a regal alien sovereign adorned in flowing, iridescent robes and intricate bioluminescent jewelry, approaches a small, unassuming human seated serenely in a minimalist futuristic chamber bathed in soft, ethereal light. Alien counselors and protectors stand respectfully in the background, while the human radiates an aura of calm and profound wisdom, embodying the equilibrium between cognizance and interference. Alluding to the apex predator, acknowledging him as brother, inspired by "they mocked the small human" until their apex predator called him brother. Reddit, HFY Stories, in the style of Greg Rutkowski and Art Gurm. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece painting depicting a tense scene from "they mocked the small human" until their apex predator called him brother. Catherine, an ethereal alien with luminous skin and flowing robes, stands beside Cade, a weary but resolute human in a sharp, modern suit, overlooking a sprawling, futuristic cityscape bathed in the soft glow of a twilight sunset. The human delegation, a small group in the distance, appear anxious and apprehensive. The alien's expression is serene and knowing, contrasting with the palpable tension radiating from the humans, while Cade's gaze is fixed on the city below, a mixture of concern and determination in his eyes, highlighting the vast unknown they are about to face. A small, unassuming human stands calmly amidst towering, mocking alien figures in a grand, futuristic hall, sunlight streaming through massive windows, illuminating intricate alien architecture. His simple, earth-toned clothing contrasts sharply with the ornate, metallic armor of the aliens. A colossal apex predator alien, sleek, powerful, with bioluminescent markings, approaches him with reverence, a gentle expression on its face. The scene is bathed in warm, golden light, highlighting the predator's protective stance and the human's quiet strength. Hyper-realistic, high contrast, masterpiece, award-winning. A stunning, high-contrast, masterpiece image depicting Lord Dven, a formidable alien with intricate biomechanical armor, addressing a vast, futuristic assembly hall. Cade, a young human with a worried expression, standing beside a regal alien leader in ornate robes, hand resting on his arm reassuringly, bathed in dramatic lighting, emphasizing the bond and tension before the treaty signing, evoking a scene of "they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Hyper-realistic, cinematic, ethereal, epic, high-contrast digital painting. A lone, small human stands at the center of a vast, bioluminescent combat circle within the transformed hallowed halls of the High Council, bathed in vibrant, contrasting light. Alien apex predators with complex armor and mocking expressions surround him in the background, but a colossal, scarred predator in the foreground kneels, offering a massive clawed hand in alliance. Above them, shimmering holographic text spells, "Brother," in both English and an alien script, the surrounding tiered seating filled with Catherine counselors and human diplomats observing the momentous treaty signing ceremony. A breathtaking, high contrast and timeless Leonardo AI masterpiece depicting Cade, now Imperial Healer Ambassador, standing beside Tel's throne in regal robes echoing Catherine's style but with human touches. Captain Voss resolutely nearby, vibrant words cascading like a stream over gleaming surfaces, recreating the moment the apex predator called him brother. From the Reddit HFY story, "They mocked the small human," set in a futuristic throne room with dramatic lighting and unparalleled detail. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic scene of Admiral Chen, Earth's foremost ambassador, leading a human delegation in a grand hall of the Catherine throne. Cade, a human representative of the Catherine throne, observes them with a thoughtful expression. Intricate alien architecture surrounds them, bathed in ethereal light. The human delegation is dressed in sleek, modern attire, while Cade wears elegant Catherine robes. A sense of both anticipation and disconnect hangs in the air, emphasizing the story's themes of mockery turned respect. Masterpiece, dramatic lighting, ultra-detailed. Epic, high-contrast image of a small human standing confidently amidst towering alien figures. The human, adorned in advanced, adapted Cathene attire, is the focal point, with Lord Driven bowing respectfully before him. The Empress and advisors surround them, witnessing the scene with a mix of awe and surprise. The background showcases a technologically advanced Cathene city, bathed in the soft glow of a setting sun, emphasizing the contrast between the human's size and his powerful presence. Rendering should be highly detailed and visually stunning, conveying the story's essence of unexpected respect and camaraderie. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-realistic scene. A small, determined human standing before a towering alien delegation in a grand, ancient hall. Shimmering energy ripples around the human as they invoke an ancient rite. The hall is filled with alien observers, their expressions ranging from mockery to intrigue. A massive apex predator, alien, enters the hall, its presence radiating immense power, and acknowledges the human with a gesture of respect, declaring, "Brother." Dramatic lighting highlighting the human's resolve against the backdrop of advanced alien technology and regal architecture. A towering reptilian alien elder with intricate tribal markings bestows a shimmering crystal phial upon a small, defiant human standing amidst a circle of mocking alien onlookers. The scene bathed in dramatic, high-contrast lighting. Ancient alien architecture looming in the background, evoking a sense of timeless precedent and weighty decision, reminiscent of a pivotal moment in an HFY story. Hyper-realistic, breathtaking detail, cinematic quality. A small, determined human, Deven, stands defiantly amidst towering, mocking aliens. His hand raised, a vial of shimmering azure seraphim venom catching the light, casting a high-contrast glow on his face. The scene bathed in the stark, ominous atmosphere of a ritual chamber, dramatic shadows accentuating the awe and fear on the aliens' faces, as one of them, a monstrous apex predator with bioluminescent markings, stares at Deven with an unreadable expression, hinting at a complex, brotherly bond, all set against a backdrop of ancient, alien architecture, the image rendered in ultra-detailed, photorealistic style. A lone human, bathed in ethereal bioluminescence after drinking an elixir, stands defiant against a backdrop of mocking alien figures. The spirits of ancient rulers swirl around him, guiding his metamorphosis. His eyes burn with venomous power as he speaks with a chorus of voices, resonating with uncanny harmonics, while an apex predator watches in awe, recognizing him as brother. Hyper-realistic, high-contrast, cinematic lighting, masterpiece. Empress Talri, adorned in gleaming Xeno armor etched with ancient glyphs, stands before the towering obsidian apex predator, its bioluminescent eyes reflecting her image. A small human, radiating defiance and determination, stands at her side, bathed in the alien light, as the forebears, cloaked in shadow, watch with disbelief and fear in a colossal Gothic throne room. The scene bathed in dramatic, contrasting light, evoking a sense of historical revelation. A small, unassuming human delegation leader, Cade, stands calmly amidst towering, luminous Catherine figures in a grand alien hall bathed in ethereal light. Admiral Chen looks to him for guidance. Cade, empowered by Talri's connection, faces Driven, whose form glows intensely, representing the Catherine ancestors' challenge. High contrast, breathtaking detail. A dramatic high-contrast scene. A defiant Catherine warrior in ornate, millennia-old battle armor, standing before a towering apex predator, think dragon or alien creature, who regards them with respect. The Empress Talri in the background looking furious, all within a grand, Gothic futuristic chamber, lit by bioluminescent flora and holographic displays, echoing with the warrior's challenge. By what sacred entitlement? A breathtaking, high-contrast, legendary image. Talri, a towering alien queen with blazing bioluminescent skin, storms from her organic throne room, her majestic form radiating power as she strides towards a glowing circle in an ancient, ritualistic chamber filled with intricate alien carvings. facing a malevolent entity named Driven. Cade, a small human, stands nearby, connected to Talri by a visible, strained, venomous energy bond. The scene depicts the moment Talri prepares to defend Cade and sever the link, with an urgent, desperate atmosphere illuminated by dramatic lighting, echoing the HFY "They Mocked the Small Human" story. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting Cade and Talri entering a grand, ancient hall. Their bodies glow with interwoven bioluminescent patterns, vividly contrasting the hall's age-old, dimly lit spectacle. Talri stands tall, proclaiming with harmonic resonance, "I have reforged the Empire through the power of our venomous bond," as Cade stands resolutely by her side, showcasing the apex predator's respect for them, capturing a scene inspired by "They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother." Reddit, HFY Stories. Epic, high-contrast artwork. A towering, bioluminescent alien apex predator, its design intricately detailed and imposing, kneels protectively beside a small, determined human with glowing eyes, holding the hand of a regal alien woman with flowing energy radiating from her, set in a grand, ancient alien throne room, lit by pulsating energy sources, emphasizing their united destiny against a backdrop of scornful alien onlookers. The human stands tall, his presence a beacon of hope and unexpected power, challenging the established order, evoking the moment of alliance forged through shared energy and defiance. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-detailed image of a towering, ancient alien apex predator kneeling protectively beside a small human. Cade, bathed in soft bioluminescent light within a decaying, cavernous alien city at twilight. The apex predator exudes immense power and wisdom, its features etched with millennia of experience, its gaze fixed on the viewer with a mix of challenge and affection. Cade, though dwarfed in size, stands confidently, a determined expression on his face, wearing practical, adaptable clothing, his hands glowing faintly as he mentally connects with the apex predator. The scene is rendered with photorealistic detail, emphasizing the stark contrast between the advanced yet crumbling architecture, the imposing alien figure, and the resilient human, conveying a sense of awe, unexpected kinship, and profound understanding beyond species. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic image depicting a majestic, otherworldly apex predator, scales shimmering with iridescent colors, kneeling deferentially before a seemingly small and unassuming human. The human, dressed in simple, earthy clothing, stands confidently, bathed in a soft, ethereal light, emanating from a complex, venom-fueled ritual circle etched into ancient stone. The scene takes place in a vast, cavernous space illuminated by bioluminescent flora, with towering alien architecture in the background, evoking a sense of awe and profound respect. The title, Brother, floats subtly above the apex predator's head, reinforcing the unexpected bond. Sharp focus on the human's face, conveying wisdom and quiet strength. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting a vast, ornate council chamber with alien dignitaries silenced, Catherine and other humans looking on in awe. A towering apex predator, Talri, declaring brother to a seemingly insignificant human, Cade, bathed in ethereal light, ancestral voices fading in the background, conveying a sense of profound respect and shifting power dynamics, inspired by They mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother, from Reddit's HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast masterpiece depicting Telri, radiating confidence with a widening smile, standing amidst a council of imposing, ancient alien figures in a grand, timeless chamber where holographic projections of Catherine's medical advancements and diplomatic achievements intertwine with revered ancestral symbols. Driven, humbled, sits in the background, his authority diminished as the ancestors listen intently, illuminated by ethereal light, to the petition proving the human connection fortifies their heritage, creating a scene of profound cultural fusion and validation. A breathtaking, high-contrast, cinematic masterpiece depicting a luminous, bioluminescent gesture only Catherine can perceive, proving her connection to ancient wisdom as she confronts her cousin in a futuristic, dimly lit, ritualistic chamber, asserting, "You merely channel their voices, while I embody their wisdom," as Cad watches on, a symbol of their challenged bond, within a scene inspired by "They mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother, Reddit, HFY Stories. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a scene from "They mocked the small human," until their apex predator called him brother, showcasing a small but resilient human male, Driven, receiving a potent venom bond from an alien healer, Talri, in a dimly lit ancient alien temple. Talri, with solemn grace and vibrant otherworldly attire, gently places her hand on Driven's chest, focusing on his primary heart. Light emanates from the point of contact, highlighting the enduring and vibrant link between them. The background depicts intricate alien architecture and faint, glowing runes, creating an atmosphere of otherworldly power and deep connection. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. Empress Catherine, the compassionate healer, intertwined with a resolute traditionalist, bathed in the radiant bioluminescent web of the venom. Cade, a small human, stands before them as Driven, a towering apex predator, looks on in astonishment, realizing the profound, unexpected bond between humanity and Catherine. Ancient legacies flowing through them all, a story of mockery turned to brotherhood under a vivid alien sky. A high-contrast, breathtaking scene depicting a tense standoff between a towering, alien apex predator, Driven, with metallic skin and glowing red eyes, recoiling in disbelief as a small, seemingly insignificant human stands, defiant. A regal, feminine alien, Talri, with intricate bioluminescent markings on her face and hands, stands between them, her hand withdrawn. The setting is a vast, ancient alien temple, bathed in ethereal light, with intricate carvings depicting their shared history. Driven's ancestral link ceremony just failed, conveying the truth of the human's unexpected connection to their apex predator through Talri's touch. Dramatic lighting emphasizes the power dynamic and the shocking revelation. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic image. In a grand, futuristic hall bathed in soft, ethereal light, Admiral Chen, a seasoned human officer with a weathered face and determined gaze, stands opposite Talri, a regal Catherine representative with feline features and an air of cautious optimism. The signing ceremony is underway. Treaty documents rest on a polished table between them. In the foreground, Cade, a young human with a look of profound satisfaction, observes the scene, a subtle, almost imperceptible connection radiating between him and the Catherine representative. The scene is a powerful testament to peace forged after years of conflict. with intricate details reflecting both human and Catherine cultures in the futuristic architecture and attire. A breathtaking, high-contrast, photorealistic image of Cade, a lithe human warrior with intricately braided dark hair and cybernetic enhancements subtly integrated into his skin, standing beside Talri, a towering, leonine alien apex predator with iridescent scales and bioluminescent markings. In a vibrant imperial garden at twilight, Cade, dressed in sleek, tactical leather armor, offers a small, reassuring smile to Talri, who is adorned with ceremonial gold armor. The garden teems with alien flora that glows with internal light, reflecting the bond between the two figures. Cinematic lighting illuminates their faces, emphasizing their intertwined destiny. The overall atmosphere is one of peace, respect, and the triumph of an unlikely brotherhood. A breathtaking, high-contrast, hyper-detailed masterpiece depicting Cade and Talri in a lush alien jungle, bathed in bioluminescent light. Cade casually strolling with a curious expression. Talri, a majestic apex predator creature with intricate scales and piercing eyes, looking at Cade with a hint of surprise and affection. Vibrant flora illuminating their path, recreating a scene from They Mocked the Small Human, until their apex predator called him Brother. Reddit, HFY Stories, capturing the moment of shared astonishment about their unique bond. A masterpiece digital painting, high contrast, hyper-detailed. In an alien garden at twilight, Cade, a tall, armored alien scientist, observes a small human standing near a bioluminescent pool filled with glowing aquatic creatures. The human radiates a soft, warm light, attracting the creatures. A female alien diplomat with a radiant smile stands beside Cade, both watching the human with fascination. Recreate the scene from a They Mocked the Small Human HFY story, evoking wonder and the human's adaptive nature. A breathtaking, high-contrast, and unbelievably stunning masterpiece. A small, unassuming human standing confidently on a futuristic platform under the crimson sky of an alien planet, surrounded by towering, mocking alien figures with intricate armor and bioluminescent markings. The human is calmly bathed in a soft, ethereal glow emanating from a colossal, majestic, and fearsome apex predator creature with shimmering scales and piercing eyes that affectionately nuzzles the human, its voice echoing like thunder, yet filled with tenderness, clearly declaring him as brother. The platform is adorned with advanced alien technology, radiating power. The scene captures the exact moment before the human delegation departs, highlighting the disbelief and awe on the faces of the watching aliens, rendering the profound weight of the treaty and the extraordinary bond between the human and the apex predator, inspired by They Mocked the Small Human, until their apex predator called him brother, in a hyper-realistic, deeply detailed style for Leonardo AI. A breathtaking, high-contrast image depicting a diminutive human standing confidently amidst towering, mocking alien figures in a desolate, rocky landscape under a blood-red sunset. The human is clad in advanced, subtly glowing medical armor, holding a device emitting a soft, healing light. Looming behind the human, partially obscured by shadows, is a colossal, fearsome apex predator with bioluminescent markings, its eyes focused with respect and affection upon the human, the air crackling with energy. The scene is filled with a sense of defiant hope and unexpected camaraderie, evoking a feeling of awe and wonder. A small human, radiating warmth and empathy, stands amidst towering alien figures who initially mocked him. Suddenly, a colossal, fearsome apex predator bows before him, acknowledging him as brother, bathed in the bioluminescent glow of the Catherine capital at dusk. Ultra-detailed, high-contrast, breathtaking masterpiece. Detailed illustration. In the heart of alien imperial gardens, Empress Talri, adorned in iridescent flowing robes, stands beside her human healer, clad in simple functional attire. Structures pulse with vibrant light, reflecting a new harmony. They share a potent venom-induced bond, fostering progress. High contrast, extremely eye-catching, masterpiece, eternal. A diminutive yet confident human male, Cade, stands triumphantly amidst a scene of defeated, colossal alien healers. He gently touches the chest of Talri, a towering apex predator alien warrior, her expression a mix of awe and surrender, bathed in dramatic, high-contrast lighting, evoking a sense of profound connection and destiny within a desolate, otherworldly landscape. A breathtaking, high-contrast, ultra-detailed masterpiece depicting a petite human figure embraced by a towering, bioluminescent alien with skin resembling polished obsidian, their bodies radiating a soft, ethereal glow that harmonizes perfectly. The human gazes upwards with a look of awe and belonging as the alien whispers intimately, "Since you belong to me." Overhead, sleek, futuristic vessels ascend into a twilight sky, their lights tracing new constellations above a verdant, alien landscape, signaling a historic peace accord between species, a scene evoking a profound connection and a shared destiny. Reminiscent of the Reddit HFY story, they mocked the small human until their apex predator called him brother, capturing the essence of devotion, unity, and transcendence. A breathtaking, high-contrast scene. Tol, a towering alien warrior with iridescent chitinous armor, kneels protectively over Cad, a scarred but determined human medic, amidst the lush alien jungle. Light filters through the bioluminescent canopy, illuminating the venom bond between them. A radiant, ethereal glow connecting their hands as they stand side by side, facing an unseen threat. In the background, remnants of a battlefield fade into the distance, now replaced with a sense of hopeful resilience. A lone human, small in stature amidst towering alien architecture within a grand palace, kneels, bathed in a serene, breathtaking azure and ivory light. He is focused intently on a complex device emitting the glow. Outside, a vibrant alien city hums with life. The apex predator of the alien race, a colossal, imposing figure, watches with respect and awe, whispering, "Brother." The scene a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. High contrast, masterpiece, eternal artwork.